We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
I need you again, so stick around. So stick around.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let it go. I know you feel it. Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too.
Let me play my cool intro. Y'all ain't ready for this. The disrespect is real.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch.
No, it's okay. You guys are all welcome to trash Queen in the chat. We'll hold a whole panel on Queen.
I am honest to a point, but a lot of the things I talk about aren't true.
Wait, somebody not telling the truth on YouTube? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh my
Got a
god.
monster inside of me. You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling this war. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded.
Me and my friends, we're gonna find you and we're gonna rip you apart like a wasteland.
Snakes don't get a fucking safe space. If she wants to keep it going, then we'll keep going. If she wants to stop the bullshit, then we'll stop the bullshit. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here and let anybody lie on my motherfucking name.
Bring your ass. The fucking link is in the chat. Bet you.
Oh, loose booty, wet panty looking ass, boy. Replay that, Queen. Her name is Queen. It ain't really so much Queen. Queen B. Queen B. Okay, there. Queen B. Queen B's money. Queen B ain't got no money. Queen B.
She always fucks some shit up. I don't know why PJ doesn't get his ass on a motherfucking leash and get his ass under control. Fuck.
Better than never. I can feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter. Try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever. The beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight.
And I haven't brought it public, you know why? Because someone that I was fucking close to is in the middle of a goddamn lawsuit.
How do I get my hands on your soap? Because I need something to clean these titty butts. My dove is just not doing it.
Bring your asses. As simple as that. Come in. I mean, bring it. Bring your asses. Hey, don't get Queen B at her 550, 600 service. Bring their asses out.
You might have started it, but I'm gonna finish it.
Absolutely. Or go to somebody else's panel. Let me just say Queen B's panel. I'm telling you, we all need to go up on Queen B's panel because that seems where everybody's going. I guess Queen B is like the god of YouTube.
Queen B Escobar, bro.
She's in China just making drugs.
You know, I run the cartel on the YouTubes. I run the cartel here. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what boss bitches do.
Exactly. He's beefing with the Queen B because I heard the stinger sucks.
This lady, Queen B, with the lip ring, is innocent. You two weirdos are being weird. No, I know who this is. You're the lady that was on Molly Go Lightly.
No. You have no doubt QB could hold her own with any female on YouTube. Let me tell you something we all learned a long time ago.
I would funk her up and drag her from here to China. Let's meet one-on-one.
Writing checks their mouth can't cash. Bitch, I didn't write a check my mouth can't cash. I cash all them motherfucking checks.
And I cannot for the life of me understand why people put her on a pedestal. And these allegedly smart people put her on this pedestal like she's something important.
We got to tell you about yourself. It's your fucking overlying ass over there. Is her fucking name obnoxiously relevant?
Because she
I know, she changed it.
She meant to say obnoxious and irrelevant. That's what she meant to say.
And coincidentally, it sounds exactly like Queen Bee's voice because, as I've always thought, Queen Bee is using some sort of slight distortion on her voice when she broadcasts.
Exposed!
Queen Bee exposed! Oh my god, bitch. Did they get that Dugan?
Said they get that Dugan. That shit chronicle with Shady. You better fucking shut your mouth with that. Bro, stop.
Wow. What in the hell? Someone told Queen Bee that you said it was her hacking your emails. What the hell is wrong with people?
Take your ass to bed. It's fucking past your bedtime. Go on now.
Right? Why you gotta be crying?
Motherfucking killing the vibe, bitch. Take your ass to bed. Boston, no, I'm not capping at all. I'm telling the whole truth.
Look, babe.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. You know me, skedaddling away. See you guys.
Pumpkin. I love you too.
Alright. I despise you, Boston.
Whatever.
Good morning, beautiful.
Happy day.
Happy day, baby. We got rigor today. I trigger these motherfuckers every day.
Baby Jesus showed us that, you guys. I swear to God.
I know that's right, because you just put right on that shit.
Yes, I did. Baby Jesus was like, look here.
Yeah, fuck the pause. Pause for the cause. Fuck that pause.
I'm trying to be a better person. I know it.
see here. God damn it, Duke. You hear him?
Yes, the dog is.
Damn it, Duke.
Girl, this tea is piping.
It's living. Motherfucker's hot.
That just burnt the roof of my mouth.
Where's Candy Sue? Where's she at? You heard that like I heard that one. Fire in the hole. Smoke him if you got him.
You're like the third person that would probably be in the back of the class.
Fuck you, me too.
Ellie's a thug.
Right.
You don't
We're all thugs around here. Shambles. Thank you for supporting the hot biddies. Y'all wasn't ready for that, was you?
Wait, I wasn't, bitch. I wasn't even close to ready for that shit. All right, I love you, baby girl. I'm gonna jump off.
I love you too, baby doll. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? This little backup music here going. The birds said good morning. They're having a good morning too. My goodness. What y'all doing? Yesterday was fucking wild, wasn't it? I missed y'all. I took the well, first of all, it was a long day. But I kind of took it all in because holy fuck, it was a lot, wasn't it, y'all? Gosh dang, man. I'm a puffin. Eris was looking for you all night. He was in all the chats looking for you. I missed you guys. Yesterday. I was like, man, I wonder how we're going to do when I do my mushroom hunting. Shit. Sorry, I was letting Duke out and Nala in before we get this party started. My goodness gracious. My throat's feeling a little bit better. I'm raising teenagers. So I might have my voice 1 second, it might pop the fuck out and be gone after I have to yell, at one of my kids. So you never really know, honestly. Clue told me to order these things called like singers. It's like called singer's throat, where it kind of like numbs your throat. Oh my god, you guys, I tried it yesterday and it was so fucking nasty. I was like, you know what? I think she fucking either trolled the fuck out of me or she didn't know how bad these were, because this is terrible. This is terrible. These drops are awful. My gosh. Can you hear our background noise? Because I don't hear it. I really do not hear it right now. My God, yesterday was a fucking full of fuck. It was a bunch of fuck shit. What'd you guys think? What did y'all think? My God. It was a damn mess. We have fucking burnt cookbooks, apologies, a triggered BJ, a side circus going on, drama, crying. Fuck. What didn't we have yesterday? Gosh dang. There was all kind of shit going on. I'll tell you what, Granny's a champ for holding them kind of panels, boy. I'll tell you what, the motherfuckers wear your ass out. You got to have a nap after you're done with some shit like that. Boy, it just fucking drains you. It's a whole hell of a lot. Listen, though, I have to say this. There was a couple of people who were upset, and I'm just going to go ahead and just put it on out here right now. When Barbecue said her cookbook was a hate crime, I don't think she meant as in like a hate crime. Like, you know, I guess I can't speak for her. At first, I fell the fuck out laughing. I was like, oh my God. Like, she must be like, if it felt like a hate crime to her, right? So I was like, oh my God, I fucking started laughing. Then I thought, you know what? Chica came up and said, you know, how she felt. And she respectfully asked her not to use it in that kind of, you know, you know what I'm saying? In that kind of a term. But here we go. I was not aware that there were comments being made about Barbecue making it being gay and things like that, and saying she's a lesbian and things like that, which is why she meant hate crime. That's where it had come from, because apparently there were a lot of nasty ass comments and you know, like very homophobic comments and just being real nasty. And so I guess that's what she had meant by hate crime, because it wasn't just the cookbook that she was referring to, it was the things that she was being called. And I guess you know, like I'm not privy to this. I didn't know this, so I just wanted to put that out there. Barbecue said she misspoke about it being a hate crime. Absolutely right, and she did. I mean, that's. But she said there was also terms and things going on behind the scenes that people were saying, and you know what I mean, shit talkers and things like that. You know how it goes. I mean, you know how people talk all kinds of shit. So I mean, I don't really know if you know what I mean, if they were just trying to be nasty or what, but. Do I think it's fucked up about the cookbook? Yeah, I do. I do think it's fucked up, because you know what? As much as people may not like it and they may fucking think it's a joke and it's all kinds of this and it's all kinds of that, you know what? When you put your time and energy into something, even if it is fucking a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little fucking book or whatever, a song, music, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Let me go get Duke. Hold on. All right, I had to let the little one in too. She went out with Duke, so he's out there sitting on the deck, just living life. You know what I mean? Living his best life. Here, let me drop this link. Because, I mean, I didn't listen to all of it. Like I said, I just caught up on emails and messages and all that kind of shit. So there's a lot that I missed. I tried to listen in on Granny's when I could, but I had phone calls and my phone kept going dead. And I tried to pop in and keep up and tried to, you know what I mean, make sure to, you know, to listen and see what was going on. But I had a hell of a time keeping up with all of it. That's it for treats. That's it. So here, let's see. Let's start off here. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? I know Hartley's clipped a couple things for us, so we ain't got to watch that whole ass live because that's a motherfucking long live, boy. Holy shit. That was like 7 or 8 hours, y'all. That's a long sucker. That's a long sucker. We've been there and done that, though, so. And you guys, guess what else? Guess who got a motherfucking membership to the FUPA the Flip Floppa FUPA Predator Mod Squad? This fucking humble bumble right here. Dun dun dun. She was fucking pissed. She was. Oh shit! Look at you girls. Hold on. I'm gonna admit I'm done miss some shit going on in here. Veritas burning books is considered a hate crime. Well, the words with it and the things being said, apparently, like I said, I wasn't privy to it. I didn't know anything about all that, so I learned about it. Mystic Butterfly, missed you, girl. Good morning, beautiful. Well, you know what? I missed you guys too. I missed you guys for real. Jen Rebel gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, baby, for dropping 5 of them on us. I was gonna pop on last night. I was waiting on Burnt Toast to get finished up because I wanted to listen to her, and I just got really tired, and I was like, you know what? It's almost 11 o'clock. I got to get up at 5:30. I'm already tired and dragging ass, and it was a long day. So I was like, you know what? I'll just catch up with them in the morning. We can chit chat for a few hours in the morning. So I thought that'd be cool to pop on here with y'all and have some coffee and shit to shit. Miss Barbecue Morning Blunts, $100 super sticker. I know that's right. Thank you, baby. Be a blessed be dropping a membership on us. Thank you so much. Melanie coming in, dropping 50 of them on us. Thank you, Miss Melanie. I appreciate you, baby. You always come through. Sweet Jones with a $5 super stick said, good morning, Queen. Good morning to you too, baby. Hope you guys are having a great day and a great week. It's a good start to a good week. Putting things in the past, putting things behind you, getting shit done and over with here. I burned a book about Summer Wells on a live stream. I don't consider it a hate crime. I consider it a gesture of love. Well, I think there's difference. She said she apologized yesterday because it wasn't, I think it came out wrong. In my opinion, I just think she meant like the messages that went with it, but she didn't explain it. Like, I don't really know. It ain't my story to tell. Wasn't my comment to be made. I'm just saying I think there was a little more to it because I fell the fuck out laughing. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, Willis? And then I'm like, and then I heard Chica come up and say, what she had said. And she asked just that it not be used in that reference. And I was like, okay, I understand. I get it. I fully am aware. Like, I get it. And then I guess there were messages coming in being real nasty and hateful. So that's why she had said that, because I guess there were some disturbing messages with it or something, or from the person. Fuck, I don't know. Anyways, it ain't my place to even speak on all that. I'm just saying that's where what I was told where the comment came into play, why the comment was made. So anyhow, I hear Brittany went through it. She had quite a bit to say. Let's see here. The TikTok girls. There's a whole lot going on. I know that Tammy is saying barbecue's lying. Barbecue's like, no, hell no, I'm not lying. You're lying. And there's a whole lot of shit. It's just a big mess. Honestly, it's just a big ass mess. Miss Hartley. I heard fucking Brittany J went off on Emmy Joe for being in Jay's chat. She was pissed. She was pissed. I know, it is what it is, baby. Let's see. Miss Hartley filled us in on some of the fuckery going on. Let's go check her clips out, see what she got going on. we got to catch up on some of this fuck shit going on these tubes. I will say I jumped up there a couple times. I had to correct a couple things that were said, but other than that, I just kind of sat back and listened to all of it because I knew most of it, but I didn't know all of it. And, I just kind of wanted to hear what was going on from everybody. All right, let's see here. We got allegedly with Brittany J, very unfortunate rumor. At Night Media, we listened to some of these. Let's see, Brittany J, Emmy Joe. Let's hear this. Matter of fact,
No, I don't. No, Emmy, I'm gonna be honest with you, Emmy. Like my question is, where I don't. We're good. What you said last night, Emmy, has sat with me and has made me feel some weird ass type of way. Last night, you said on my panel that I can't get past 500. That everybody else watching me are hate watchers. I don't appreciate that. And then you go over to Jay's tonight. Do you know that do you know what they did tonight? Do you support what they're doing to Seth? Fuck what they're doing to me. Emmy, do you support what they're doing to Seth? You go over there tonight, Emmy, and you go over into Jay's chat and you start giving Clue advice on her computer. Do you not see what these people do, Emmy? Night after night? Listen, you don't got to be loyal to me. That ain't what I'm asking. But the fact that you could go over there and support those people after what they do to all of us, do you know what Jay was doing tonight, Emmy? I'm gonna show y'all what Jay was doing tonight, y'all. Seth called into a Christian station today. His son is missing. Jay went live and she covered it and they bashed and made fun of him. Why do you support that, Emmy? I'll call it. And then you come on my panel and then you tell me that I got more hate watchers than I do viewers. Like a friend don't say that shit. Or I don't care. It was an atheist podcast. I don't know. The fact is,
first of all, she's your friend, obviously telling you the truth. You do have more hate watchers than you do have regular watchers. And we all have hate watchers. That's just what it is, My birds are having it the fuck out in there today. Jeez Louise, man. Shit. Anyhow, Emmy Joe has a fucking point. She does have more hate watchers than she's got viewers. That's a fact.
They mocked him for calling in. Forgive me, it's not a.
Yeah, after listening to the call on somebody else's channel, I kind of feel like he was trolling them, and I don't know. I do kind of I got mixed feelings on it. We'll go over it.
Christian podcast. It's not a Christian channel, but still, this man's kid is gone, and y'all mocking him on Easter. Forgive me, sorry. I thought it was a Christian network. I don't know. I've never heard of it. Emmy was, so I'm asking Emmy, what is up with that? No, you were giving her advice on how to help her with her computer. Do you not like? Fine, don't participate in the back and forth, but how do you support them? And then come up on my panel and say shit that makes it look like you're trolling me, Emmy. It was a Christian channel that was a troll. Look, I don't know. The point is the man gets made fun of every day. Even on Easter, he can't catch a break. I think it looks weird. And while they're over here telling me that Emmy's straight up trolling me and laughing about Emmy saying shit to me on my
she was.
I don't trust nobody.
She's been trolling you for a long time.
Not a soul. Why do it don't matter. Why can't they leave that man alone? Why can they not leave that man alone? He's going through enough. Y'all want to talk about everybody going after Katie and Chris? Guess what? I couldn't tell you where Katie and Chris were at today. I don't care. Why can't y'all give him the same grace? If you don't like him, fine. Why do you got to chase the man around? Stalker much? Y'all are weird.
Chasing him around? Are you fucking kidding me? Who's chasing him around? I haven't heard that not one time. That's a first. That is a first.
Ain't none of us over here stalking Chris and Katie. I can't do none of this. Nope. I'm done with it. I'm done getting shitted on. I'm done being freaking. The litigation is over. So what are you doing? There is no litigation anymore. So why are y'all people still stalking me? Why? Jay, what's your reason now, Jay? What was it that you said before, Jay? Oh, maybe next time you'll think about it before you do a RICO. The litigation's over, Jay. What's your excuse now?
Well, I mean, I suggest you not involve yourself into frivolous or fake fucking RICOs again, probably. I mean, that'd be my advice.
Katie and Chris have routinely deceived the public in what's going on. And I think that was most notable at the 1-year milestone when they've basically told us that this child was an infant living in an adult, a teenage boy's body. And then finally, just in the last few months,
They have never once said that.
Have acknowledged that those descriptions were a little skewed and just, because the fluid situation and all, just information got crossed, even though we have a litany of interviews where they did nothing but disrespect their child, the child that they say they love, the child that Chris tries to say he didn't touch, that he didn't abuse. But yet we hear things like his biological dad, Seth Rogers' dad, has all his underwear from his mommy's house because the stepdaddy said he can sit in diapers. He can sit in diapers. We don't want any underwear. If he doesn't clean his room the way I think he should clean his room, I'm going to throw all his stuff away. This is a child. Like, none of our children clean the way we want them to. Ask my mom. If my mom were to throw away everything in my room when I was a teenager, now I'm a normal teenager, right? I didn't have the kind of ailments that Sebastian had. I didn't have the kind of disabilities Sebastian had. I was just a normal kid. Ask my mom how many times I clean my room. Every time I clean my room, that woman would have to go in there and unearth everything from up under my bed so she could wash it. Okay? That's how I wash my clothes. Can you imagine my mom throwing everything out that I love and own? My telephone, my TV, my computer, anything and everything because I didn't clean the room the way she wanted me to clean the room? I don't know if I don't think I clean the way my mom cleans. Okay, to this day, I'm 45, almost 46 years old, and my mom's got white glove clean house, okay? Like, I'm lucky if I have, not so much dust on my ceiling fan, right? My mom, there's not a speck of dust in her entire house. You come in here, you're going to sneeze a little bit. Why? I got papers everywhere. Okay? That's why. If you guys looked around, like, I literally have gobs and gobs of paper. You know what paper does? It leaves dust. It leaves dust. Gobs and gobs. I got a whole table over here stacked this high with paper. With paper. I think I have a paper allergy. Just saying. Too much paper. Too much paper. Alicia says, hey, KP got on the stand and said, you talked about her son every day, sometimes multiple times a day. Like, that was like, oh, no. She also said I trespassed.
What up, B-Thug?
Hey, what's up? I just wanted to mention something before the previous one. She said litigation is over. No, it's not over. There is a judgment phase, and Granny stated that if she does not get triple damages, she will do a malicious prosecution case against you or the other people. And she basically fits the criteria for a malicious prosecution case. Like basically the malicious intent, like lack of probable cause, basically the damages that you've done to her reputation, you are pretty much fucked. So if you're going to get if you don't get hit with triple damages, you will be pushed into a malicious prosecution case. So no, the litigation is not over, ma'am. This is only the beginning. That's what you don't quite understand. And you keep on digging yourself fucking deeper and deeper into that hole, Brittany J. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Just keep on thinking it's all over. No, it's not. And try to hide your assets and other people's names. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. So, to this nasty woman, no one has a paper allergy. I have tons of paper, and I don't have dust and sneezing and disgusting. Maybe like her mother, basically BHB's mother was actually raised right, and unfortunately, she made a mistake with Betty because she lives in the filthy house. So, but yeah, I think like when people say the litigation is over, no, it's not over. And I think Granny or Barbecue can have a fantastic case for malicious prosecution, and I don't think it's over. And thanks, Mr. Dog the Bounty Hunter, showing us your private jet. That will show us that you will be able to pay, or you will be one of the people to go after for the payment for what you've pulled here for your fucking publicity stunt. So I don't know. Very fucked up, very stupid people. They really should learn to shut the fuck up. Basically telling people that you should try to go bankrupt or try to hide your assets. It's very stupid. So.
Yes, it is. Barbecue Lady said, whether from TikTok or YouTube, we are all in the world. Hold on. We are all in the world. We make conscious choice to be better to one another every day. I support QB. She isn't hateful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And then she says, hold on. Dragonetti.
She also said, yes, B. Tim, I talked to my attorney yesterday, and there are 3 claims we have a solid case for. Yeah, so the counterclaims are going to come in. You're going to be pulled into the state of Pennsylvania, and you're going to be fucking sued. Like, this is what I tried to tell you, Brittany. When you signed those papers and you did your little campaign against these people and defamed these people and laughed and giggled, you put yourself in a bad position. And I tried to warn you to be as smart as the fucking tacos, because at least the tacos had a brain and said to themselves, let me get the fuck out of this one. Get out of this stupid filing. Smartest one of the bunch. Smartest one of the bunch. So, very stupid people. Continue being stupid. Continue, all you morons listening to your fucking sycophants that just say, oh, you do nothing wrong. It's just these people. I try to tell you, continue. You're probably going to be facing litigation for years to come. That's what's probably going to happen. Congratulations. Congratulations. Because let me read the 4 elements of malicious prosecution.
I was like, for what? What happened?
No, congratulations for having years of litigation in your future. Because this is I'll read you malicious prosecution in the state of.
So you're talking to Brittany J. Okay.
I'm talking to all of them. They're all going to get sued.
Okay, all right.
Requires proving that the defendants continued a legal proceeding against the plaintiff with malice and without probable cause, resulting in harm to the plaintiff. The plaintiff must also demonstrate that the proceeding terminated in their favor. So, and then initiation of legal proceedings. The plaintiff must show that the defendant started and continued legal action against them. Lack of probable cause. The prosecution must, prosecute. They put prosecute, but plaintiff or whatever for the malicious prosecution case must be shown to have been initiated without sufficient. It's like you just fucking stupid. BJ says B-Tim needs to pay for all the things that he's done. Excuse me. Yeah. Well, she needs to pay for all the things she's done with her pocketbook. That's my opinion. I think she needs to open up her pocketbook and pay for all the things she's done, because she fucking plays these games, and now she wants to stop. Now she wants, because she lost, now she wants to stop. Claim for common law abuse and process claims for wrongful use. Yeah. So if they don't get their triple damages, they're going to get you for something else. Congratulations, you've initiated years of litigation. Remember what you told her, Queen? You said you think it's a dream, but it's actually a nightmare. Something to that effect. Queen's probably chasing Duke around or something. I don't know. She knows when I rant, she could just basically have like a couple of minutes to run around and do chores or something like that, because she knows I rant for a couple of minutes. So that's probably what's happening. That's probably the situation. B-Tim, you owe BG a cup of cheap coffee. Joe heard nothing. She has insinuated that B-Tim has done RL done bad things. Sorry, but B-Tim. No, I haven't done anything. The only thing I've done is basically explain to her the problems that she's faced. And said, this was a really stupid idea. You're being a piece of shit here, doing this real life shit, and you should not do it. And you should not join litigation with fucking Nick the Hat and all these fucking weirdos. You know? I only have an hour to be on because I got work. I got to head out to, somewhere to work. I can't give you the location due to doxers and weirdos. But yes, I have work. I have to leave at about an hour. So just letting you guys know. B-Tim takes the stairs instead of the elevator. Well, not true. I don't take the elevator for the subways because those, number one, smell. Number two, I get worried about them getting stuck. And then I'm trapped in an elevator. And the transit authority is not exactly the best at their job. Let's just say that much. But I would say that my lawyer is going to CBS News today about the slap. Yeah, well, it's great publicity for these lawyers. I mean, honestly, both Granny and your attorney probably got fantastic publicity out of this, because to be the first successful anti-slap in the state is probably very good publicity. Done is point out the obvious. I have pointed out the obvious. I haven't gone after Brittany J's real life. I said, you are dumb. You should not do this. This is a really stupid move. It's going to cost you money, and it's not going to be free. And they didn't listen to me. Yeah, well, I mean, no offense to Brittany J. I don't know whose attorney she's talking to. She's not talking to Mr. Joseph Lasniak because he's not picking up the phone call. So whoever is claiming to be an attorney that she's talking to, I would suggest she talk to an actual real attorney who you pay money to, and get real legal advice and tell them the whole truth and what's going on. Don't tell them these half-ass bullshit things, tell them the real truth.
Well, I see she's back to passing out memberships. YouTube, we got paid yesterday.
Oh, you got a membership, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a membership. But I'm saying she was passing out memberships. I think Shayna, her fucking little cash cow, is the one who bought me mine. And nope, you ain't gonna thank you, baby.
Listen, you should thank her because she might put it behind a members wall and you can watch it later.
Yeah, well, I watch them anyways either way, but
I'm going to be only on for like an hour. Just letting you know.
All right.
I can't wait until we're in court and they're asking, how did she trespass? And she has to say, well, she posted my son's missing flyer poster on my utility pole. I'd like to see how that goes off with an actual jury. That would be like, I can't wait until they look at her like she's like the biggest POS. Like, first of all, it wasn't trespassing. She's lying under oath. But hey, you know what? We'll let the, which I don't think, this county, I don't think they don't mind making something out of nothing for me, but I guarantee even when I prove that they are guilty of perjury, which I will prove that they are guilty of perjury, I bet you they get nothing from this. And you know what? That embodies why so many people are leaving this county. There are people moving out of this county because of the situation with Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers.
Name one person, Betty. Name one person that's moved because of the corruption with you and the police over Sebastian Rogers. I don't believe that. Not for a second. Hold on. Candlely, Woodward, Stone. No one is doing anything to Seth. Seth is doing it to himself. Amen, girl. Say that shit again, baby. Say that shit again.
I think they have actual video surveillance of her trespassing, actually. I think I heard that rumor passing around, and that would make a lot of sense to me. So it's not just their words. They have video surveillance of her trespassing on their property. So that's what my belief is, what I heard in the streets. So I don't know if that's perjury if you actually have a video of it. So very stupid of that individual to basically state that. But Betty, I'm sure screaming about your possible criminal case on a live stream is going to really help you out. I'm sure that's not going to backfire on you, in which they're going to use your words against you, like certain other individuals facing trial, like Karen Reed or many, many other individuals that self-snitched on a live stream. I'm sure it's not going to be a problem. Or like Johnny Somali, who self-snitched, or Mr. who was Vitali, who self-snitched live streaming his various crimes. That's not going to be a problem, Betty. I'm sure. Let me see. The prophets have yard sign. They did not need you to trespass to staple a flyer. First off, why would you staple a flyer on the person's property? Like on the person who's, obviously they're not at home. That missing person doesn't need that. You did that as a vindictive act to basically fuck with those people, and you trespassed on their property. They did not give you permission to go on their property, and you did, and you got hit with that. Now, normally that wouldn't be a big deal, but added on to the other elements that you have done, it becomes a bigger deal. It becomes way bigger. Well, Queen Bee, I think Barbecue says she sent you a video. She sent. But I don't know. Very stupid people. You got one idiot stating litigation's over when there hasn't even been scheduled a hearing for how much money you might have to pay in legal fees, and if they're going to fucking countersue you for malicious prosecution and other fucking various things they might come after you for. Brilliant idea. I mean, you don't think they're thinking to themselves, wait a minute, we could sue Dog the Bounty Hunter. He has a private jet. Oh, we can sue Brittany J. She has a monetized channel. Bullhorn Betty. Tony Mathis, he says he has a blessed life, such a blessed life, has a nice house and all that. Well, glad you told us. I'm sure the lawyers appreciate you telling them exactly what your assets are. Saves them a little bit of time. Fantastic individuals. This is where you find out if these people really have the money, because this is the funny thing. These people have claimed that they're rich and all this stuff, and they have this huge award, and we're going to see if they're actually going to be able to pay this award quickly, show the haters that they have the money. But anyhow, we'll see. When it comes to Betty, she just keeps on self-snitching. She keeps on basically putting herself in a position where every word she says is being recorded, and it's probably going to be used against her in a court of law. That's why police officers say everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. And you're currently facing possible, if they convict you with enough of those violations, could be a felony, and your appeal is probably not going through. I always say probably because you never know. Who knows these days? Anything is possible. Aliens could come down from the moon and say, we've been watching you for 1,000 years. Anything's possible. So nothing is absolute in the universe. It's highly unlikely. Can I pet your hyperbole? Yeah, it's hyperbolic. Or hyperbole. Never heard of hyperbole. I don't want BHB to shut up. She could keep on talking. Talk. You know, that's the problem. That's why Chris doesn't want to do anything with the channel or anything, or when anyone wants to do anything to her channel, because she's the biggest self-snitcher of them all. She's going to self-snitch till the cows come home. She's very stupid. That would be funny if the bond to appeal was $447,000. They're not going to, well, I don't think it'll be that much, even the triple damages. But you know, we will see. I mean, I think probably if they don't get triple damages, it's probably going to be like about $100,000 or close to it. But if they do get triple damages, it's going to be probably close to 300. But I'm pretty confident. Granny and Barbecue have very competent attorneys that will make fantastic arguments for their clients. They have shown that they are competent attorneys, and they have done very well. And I'm sure if they don't get the triple damages, they're going to go after other ways to basically get their clients compensated for the emotional turmoil that they've been facing for the past 7 months to 8 months, and to punish these plaintiffs for their reckless disregard against people's reputations and their livelihoods and all that stuff. So, you know, don't listen to me, but, you know, sure that will be a case. Let me see. But the Bepster is pretty fucking stupid right now. Let me see. Just curious.
I was trying to pull this video up. This is a TikTok barbecue.
Oh shit, TikTok. Oh no.
Yeah, so it's not one to pull up. Not one to pull up.
Pull up. Let me see. Just curious, did BHB call the police and accuse Cletus of harassing her on her show last night? Was not Cletus totally set up call for show? What? I heard there was like a prank call. Someone called in with a prank call. Did she call the police for that? You see, sadly, that will spend years trying to chase the money. When you have a motherfucker driving a private jet, I think they have the money. I think they have the money. When they say, I own this private jet, Dog with a bounty hunter, and you're one of the plaintiffs, I think he has the money. And if he doesn't have the money, then that's another issue. I'm sure the attorneys will find that money or get that money. Queen Barbecue said she resent it. I would think will help that because the filing itself was legally bad, and the judge knows that, because the judge tend to mount, if you read the between the lines, because judges are not going to be like, yeah, say blatantly, but she basically said that she feels as though that she can't believe that filing was written by an attorney of 20 years. Tantamount saying, I don't believe you wrote this filing. It doesn't make sense. You didn't follow any procedures, and this is stupid. Mary Mitten, Minmom, I don't know, Barcy. I can't even read your name. I'll just call you Mary. BTM, the bond is PA for anti-slap is 120%. Yeah. So if it's 100,000, it would be like 120,000. If it's 300,000, it'll probably be like 330,000. Well, actually 360,000. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot. Let me see. Who's going to tell Dog? I'm sure he's blissfully unaware. I'm sure he's blissfully unaware too. He doesn't realize he put himself on the hook so he can look good on the camera for TMZ. Whatever happened to Dog Podcast? Dogcast. I think it didn't go through. I think it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Let me see. Which plaintiff is going to put up their house of 100,000 plus cash? Well, definitely not Tony. Definitely not Brittany J. Definitely not Betty. I don't think Dog's going to do it. And I don't know if Nick and Hung have
Well,
that.
Tony's got a fucking waterfront house. I think it'll look real nice with barbecue and Granny sipping mimosas on the back deck there.
I doubt that he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna fucking try to ducktail and hide. I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, people don't realize that he's keeping quiet a little bit because he knows how this goes now. He's been through a few lawsuits. He knows that the more he talks,
yeah, he's been through plenty of his own.
Yeah. This is the time where he's probably thinking to himself, man, hopefully they don't go after my assets. Let me see what I can hide here. You know, that's what I'm thinking. He also has a nice boat. Well, I don't know. Boats, about another $1,000 is the saying. I think boats, the acronym, because they are just literally waste all your money for some boats. The amount of fees you have to, what is it? Something like that. There's like an acronym that makes fun of the concept of the boat because it costs you so much for it to maintain. Playing with smart, which they aren't. They would sue the attorney for malpractice. You know what? I've said that, but they're not going to listen to me. They're not going to listen to me because at the end of the day, they would be smart to think about that. Personally, if I was in their position, any one of their positions, I'd probably hire an attorney to defend me for the fees. Like how much I would owe them. I wouldn't trust Joseph Lasniak. I mean, they basically said Joseph fucked up, even in their live streams, and they're going to trust this guy to argue a case, defend them from paying money. Are you crazy? Fucking crazy. So what's the queen? Either?
Yeah, trying to pull this video up.
Oh, okay. I was about to say a cookbook. I noticed you said cookbook. I did not pay too much attention to that.
Yeah, it got burned. I think her name's Dana or Dina Weeks. She had already admitted to doing it, like burning it or whatever. But it was a big thing yesterday. So we already went over it this morning, though. I kind of went into a little bit because, like I said, I kind of laughed about it at first. I didn't realize there was I wasn't privy to the messages that were sent with it, or
okay.
Oh, here we go, Duke. Don't even, dude. Come on, man. He's got that fucking squeaker toy. You hear this shit? When the bird won't stop going off, the fucking dog's in with the squeaker. Come on, man.
Oh, there's the thing. Break out another 1,000.
Like the kids, it's the animals, man.
Yeah. Well, the boat acronym is break out another 1,000. That's why, like, boats are the biggest, like, hugest waste of money you can possibly throw. That and private jets, but not many people fly around in private jets. What does a free lawyer get you? Gets you to lose, just like pro se litigants. Micro needs an attorney to separate herself from. Let me see. BG, there is no shame in taking good advice from someone you do not like. Yeah, I'd probably get my own attorney in Pennsylvania if I was in her position, to at least show up to make argument about the case, like to see if that can reduce the stuff, and also probably would consult a real attorney about the possible liability that I would have based upon me signing this order. And the problem is like you're thinking, like I know Brittany J's thinking, oh, I'll cancel sue her with her defamation. The problem is most of what you stated is over a year old and it has expired. So, because it's 1 year. So you can't really grab shit from 2022, 2021, 2023, or even, early part of 2024 and use it. And I'm pretty sure she didn't say anything defamation in the 8 months in the middle of this case. Oh, thank you, Dana. Didn't Barbecue and Granny's attorney make a referral to the bar on nausea? I think I've heard SF make that statement. I'm not sure if I heard they made that statement. Either or, I wouldn't be surprised. Tim, what about Seth's member benefit nonprofit Grouger's Homestead for Family Values? I don't know about that. And I think, like, honestly, they could probably go after him because he has a monetized channel. So that makes money. But I'm probably guessing that he'll be like the last person everyone goes after for the money, to be honest with you. because he's number one, unemployed. Number two, he's probably, if he's unemployed and it's for disability, he's probably getting disability payments or something like that. So good luck collecting that money. Number three, a monetized channel, sure, but we don't know if that monetized channel is in his sister's name or whatever. We don't know whose name it is in it. PJ doesn't want to understand how big of a deal this is. Guess her free lawyer didn't explain it. It's a very big deal. You have multiple attorneys now talking to their clients, informing them on what they can do if they don't get triple damages, which if it's triple damages, it's going to be a lot. And even if they, so honestly, if I was in their position, I would probably kind of hope that would go through, because maybe that will satisfy not being sued personally for all the dumb shit they've done. I don't even know if that would even satisfy. They might actually decide to go after it even further, but I don't know. I mean, this is a bad situation, because I always see a bad situation when you don't know how bad it can get. You only know, like, it's like going into a fucking cave and you don't know how long that cave is. In this situation, I don't know how long you can put yourself through this, because I'm sure Barbecue and Granny have a lot of evidence and a lot of stuff they can use. And they have very competent attorneys who seem to very like their client, who very much seem very supportive of their clients. So there's such a thing as triple damages. I'm not sure where that comes from. Pennsylvania law allows punitive damages triple. Maybe I'm saying triple damages.
There you have it.
Keep quiet, you can play it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's where Betty was like, trying to say she didn't trespass. Yes, she did. She most definitely did. Let's take it back.
There you have it. Poor Betty's going to jail.
Is it just going to play music for the 5 minutes? Nothing's playing. Like, there's no movement.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see that. I'm not sure what's going on. It was playing just fine 2 seconds ago. I don't know.
I mean, I agree with her. She was a prophet. She said, Bullhorn Betty's going to jail. Well, she was a prophet. My attorney has 10 million insurance and Lozniak has 100K. Oof, that's not good for Mr. Lozniak. He must have 1 million aggregated coverage, which is very low. He has only $100,000 coverage. Barbecue? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's bad. If you don't know, they're going to max out that policy, and then probably, I don't know, man. I don't know if that insurance might deny him coverage, because they're going to look into him and be like, what did you do? Why do we have to pay $100,000? Did you hear that the E's are trying to defend BHB, saying Mr. Bowersox followed her? We didn't see her. Honestly, those guys are propaganda people. They're just there to just shoot propaganda for the green team.
I think she was just trying to show us the thing where Betty basically crosses over the fucking threshold where it says no trespassing. Then she goes right in front of their house with her car, and there's a sign that says no trespassing right there. So she knows damn well what she's doing. I ain't even got to show the video. We already know what it is. We've seen it. She's a fucking flop of life criminal. Let me pull up another one. I got Hartley's ready to go.
Okay, cool. The E's are posting themselves riding through the Proudfoots neighborhood with new footage caption. They're sleaze dressed as respectful adults. They're weirdos, body movement. They're absolute goddamn weirdos. I honestly kind of like contemplate, like there's a rumor that they're related to Nick somehow. I don't know. I have no basis to believe that rumor because I didn't see evidence yet received. But that would not surprise me, to be honest with you. I think they're weirdos. At least something else is going on behind the scenes. At most. Barbecue, imagine all these Twitter accounts writing complaints. Oh my God.
You know what Betty put in my phone? Pictures of false teeth, pictures of condoms. There's a condom wrapper in there. Pictures of.
Oh yeah, remember that live streamer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, from that. It was not even from you. It was from a separate channel that put that.
Yeah,
stuff
some
up.
weird shit. Yep. But she added it in there. Yep. I think one of these days I need to go over the shit so people can see exactly how fucking incredibly fucking off the rocker Betty is, in my opinion.
Well, she already shot herself in the foot with this filing in Pennsylvania by basically saying that this person, basically making all the claims against you against Granny. I'm like, okay, so who is doing this to you?
Yep. So Brittany is live last night responding to the bullshit from the bullshit with all the girls on TikTok. When Melissa was up there, she jumped up there and Brittany says, Melissa turned against us. They're like, wasn't she just in here last night sending super chats? Listen to her.
All right, give me just a second, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 minute. Bear with me. All right, let's get started. My daughter messaging me. Okay. I'm going to drop the link. Got some stuff to go through tonight. Let's drop the link. So I heard that, hey, happy holidays. Welcome. Come on in. Michelle says, I hope people leave you alone. Michelle, I hope people leave me alone too, but it's not going to happen. One can't be so happy. I mean, wouldn't be so lucky. These people are absolute, bear with me. Bear with me. So I heard that, hey, Angela Luster. Hey, Kelly B. I heard that we were, what's the word? Melissa turned against us today.
Jeez, it's already taken her one whole fucking minute just to get that out. God dang, man.
Who would think that? Who would think that people would not want to leave you alone after you modded all the real lifers that fuck with those people in your chat, defamed a bunch of people, and then brought a frivolous injunction against someone to accuse them of being part of a racketeering group, and then accused all the people affiliated around them as part of a racketeering group and illegal activities? Who would think that? Who would think that? Right? Like they just should just walk away, nothing. Shouldn't say anything, right? Just accuse an entire community of being part of a RICO, a racketeering, a criminal organization. And they should just walk away. I mean, after that got dismissed with prejudice, they should just walk away. You know what I mean? No harm, no foul. They just got, their names just got thrown all over the fucking dirt, all over every single fucking filing and publicity stunt. And you had a bunch of your fucking idiots repeating that and talking about them going to prison for 10 years or 25 years. They should just walk away. It's no big deal. No big deal at all. Right? Right, guys? Right. No, we're not going to leave you alone. We're going to review you. You accused us of being part of a criminal organization. You modded up all the real lifers you could possibly fucking put in there to go dox and to fuck with people in real life and FOIA people. No, we're not. We're not done. We're not done. We're not done by a fucking long shot, lady. We're going to keep on reviewing you, and we're going to keep on laughing at you. And that's it. Because we know that pisses you the fuck off. We're not like you doing real life bullshit to people. No, we're just going to fucking review you. laugh at you, have the audience laugh at you, and then just keep on doing it until they get sick and tired of it, or we get sick and tired of it. Because you fucked with the wrong motherfuckers. Thought it was all fun and games, right? Oh, we're gonna bring in bullshit Rico. We're gonna accuse you of all being part of a criminal enterprise. My name was mentioned in that motherfucking Rico. Bullshit. Hell no, I'm not forgetting about this shit. Hell the fuck no. People be like, I got some horse-faced motherfucker stating, you seem overly excited about them getting hit with an anti-slap. Yeah, I am. These motherfuckers dredged everyone's names through the fucking mud and proceeded to be real and then laughed about it and talked about some of us going to jail. You kidding me? Fuck no. Fuck no. You can... And then you mod up to like real lifers that are foiling people's kids and shit. Oh, hell fucking no. We're going, hell no. Hell no. So expect reviews on a daily from a bunch of people. Especially and expect the judgment to be reviewed. And if you get hit with a malicious prosecution and a lawsuit, guess what? Who's going to review that? Me. They found out what they don't know my real name at all. They've had like 5 different names for me, but I still don't like the fucking fact that they're tempting. You know what I mean? Like, you got people saying, we're not real lifers. Meanwhile, you're trying to dox every single fucking person. You got promises from Nick. Oh, yeah, we'll dox those clip channels. We'll get those. We'll find out who they are, and we'll dox them, and then we'll fuck with them in real life, too. Right? Right, Brittany? Oh, she loves the clip channels, unless they're clipping her in a negative light. Okay. I have more insurance coverage as a notary. Oh, shit. So, no, we're not done with you, Brittany. We're not. We're not. So enjoy. Expect we're going to review every single lawsuit that hits you, and we're going to laugh at you. And then you're going to find, you invite a lot of people saying that, Granny's scamming her attorney. You've claimed Queen was fucking scamming for her attorney and all this stuff. Well, you're going to find out how much attorneys cost, and you're going to find out the hard way. Not the easy way, the hard way. When you got to pull out money from your motherfucking pocket and pay an attorney, you're going to find out the hard way. So enjoy the next 2 years of litigation. We'll be here to watch and laugh. Dumbass. And I'm singling you out, lady, because you're probably the dumbest of the group because you keep on talking. All the other ones are like fucking cockroaches when you put the lights on. They scurried away. You are continuously talking, so we're going to review you. But we didn't forget about those other cockroaches. No, sir, we did it. So, and when you get sued, and there's a fundraiser to sue you, I will donate $1,200. Maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. She's already said she is not above having a fundraiser for attorney. Well, she's going to need about $50,000 to basically get for a defense attorney, because the problem is that attorney's going to have to be up to date. If the $5,000 is going to be gone like that, probably $1,200 will be gone just for response. So that's going to be gone like that, and all that. Exhibit 35 will gladly donate. Well, Exhibit 35 needs to pay her own attention, pay attention to herself. BTM K9 Julie said it's not over. They're giving an impact statement. Oh my God. Julie, K9 Julie, not the Julie Skaldnik, who actually had a brain and decided not to do this because she actually is smarter than every single one of you plaintiffs. The K9 Julie. The impact statement is for the defendants to see if they can get more money.
Right. K9 Julie does not get to do an impact statement.
Yeah.
No. It's not how that works. I don't know why in the hell, where the fuck she got that from.
Yeah. K9 Julie is crazier than Julie Skolnick. 100%. She's like, she doesn't have Al. That's the problem. Julie Skolnick doesn't have an Al. So Julie, K9 Julie is like a 7, in my opinion. She's up there. She's getting close to the Betty level. She's like a 7.
All right, we ready to play this?
Sure.
All right.
guys hear
She
about
said it's a
that?
nothing burger. She never gets to it, but we'll still finish it.
I heard she went up on Granny's panel, and yeah, so I don't know. I am past the point of trusting, or like, no, I don't even want to say trust. Like, it ain't even about trusting anymore. I'm past the point of people like thinking people are cool with us, right? People seem to forget that they will stand before Jesus one day, and one day give an account of their actions, everything they've ever done.
Yeah, they will. I missed what happened. What did you say? Because I muted the live to plug mine in so it wasn't echoing. Who went on?
Apparently, Melissa, Alyssa's Justice for Alyssa. I got messages today that Melissa went up on panel over on G-Dubs, and she's basically against us now.
Yeah, well, whatever.
So
TikTok needs to go back to TikTok. Ain't
Snoozy poon. Snoozy poon. I can't even listen to these clips sometimes. It's too much. He's warped sense of reality. Her warped sense of reality. Yeah, she's living in La La Land, and she surrounded herself with a bunch of morons. You know what I mean? Just saying. I mean, has listening to your fucking sycophant morons paid off? Or have you been in a worse position since then, Brittany? Unfortunately, it's been worse. And are you shocked that a person that turns on people suddenly turned on you? Didn't you learn anything? The Angela Clips and Giggles thing? Like, you were salivating about getting personal texts from Granny's watching everything years ago, and you didn't think that would possibly happen to you? And then you're shocked that someone does that again? Like, okay, dummy. Let me see.
Well, let's see here. This one got quite a bit of a clip. It's like a 7-8 minute clip from Should Be Ashamed.
Okay. Her chat is telling her to write to the judge.
I'll tell you right now, they're fucking pissed. I guess Clue made a video, and I can't help but laugh, but they were fucking outraged. Do you hear me? Outraged over this.
What did they tell him, to get on a diet?
I gotta pull it up because it was no, they called her Nana Dahmer and made a video of her, and she is fucking mad.
Oh, that's the name I made up. I made that name up. See, I gotta get credit for that. Someone's gonna give me credit. Yes, I made that name up. I was the first to make that name up. Jesus Christ. I get no credit here.
Well,
no credit, no respect.
I'll tell you right now, Brittany J played it, and she was madder than hell about it.
Nana Dahmer, because of her picture. I said, man, she looks like Dahmer with that picture. And people agreed with me, and I called her, I've ever since been calling her Nana Dahmer.
All right, hold on, let's see. We're about to pull this up.
I never get respect around here. I start all the cool sayings and stuff. I'm right a lot of the times, and no respect. I feel like, what was that comedian? No respect around here. No respect.
You said a lot of the cool sayings. I think that's my department.
No.
I'm cracking up. You know I gotta talk shit to you. Come on now. All right, here we go. Look at this video we did watch.
Yep. All right, look at this. So Nana Clue took a photo of Nana, and let's look at this. Y'all, Clue and Cletus should be ashamed of themselves.
Reality.
What are they doing?
Well, hold on. Let me play it.
I'm done.
Ding, 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 ding.
Y'all look at what the hell my silly ass has been.
Oh my gosh.
You made it.
Chris.
It's a bat.
That's Nana Dahmer. She's a fucking doormat.
I'm not talking
She calls her like doormat Dahmer or something.
Nana Dahmer. Doormat Dahmer.
Oh my God. Hold on. Sorry.
Brittany plays it again.
Ding, 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 ding.
Y'all look at what the hell my silly ass has been sitting back here making.
Can you see the screen, Chris?
Yeah, Boston.
That's Nana Dahmer. She's a fucking doormat.
Oh my God! I don't want to hear that again. No,
I'm not trying to be upset. It actually looks like a dude, like a 18-year-old, 19-year-old dude.
No.
It's Nana on a doormat.
Well, it's black and white, so it's for me. It's harder to.
How about this? That's Nene.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Reality, calm down.
Weird.
And then you got Chris Proudfoot. Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, why don't you play it for a third time for your friend? What the fuck?
Hashtag Chris Proudfoot is their main hashtag.
I mean, she does look like Dahmer.
Dare they say any such thing?
How
Well,
dare
yeah,
they?
I know.
They were made a joke, and it's a fun.
They're
joke.
fucking idiots. They're just idiots. Nana, you're gorgeous. I don't care. I really don't care what they say because they're idiots. Yeah, that's true.
Well-
Well, they're beyond idiots, in my opinion.
And they think that this is comedy?
Yes.
Okay, I'll laugh.
Okay. I'm glad you're laughing.
Having a conversation. I'm done.
I'm having a conversation with them because they're so fucking slow. Like, there's so much dead air, you can have a conversation with them. I'm literally talking in the middle
Guys,
of
I
the
need
dead
y'all
air.
to talk for just a second. I apologize. No, this is disgusting. I got a lot to say when I come back. Give me just a minute.
Yeah, she needs to refuel with some more Cheese Whiz and crackers. She's on a diet, guys.
It's beautiful.
Sorry, Nana.
I'm not sorry. I'm sorry for them.
Well,
Wow, that's a lot of dead air for 3 people. How much Cheese Whiz do you think she's going to need to get through this stream? Cheese Whiz and crackers. 2 boxes or 1 box? Place the bet in the chat. I think it's going to be 2. This diet's very good for her. Needs to talk. I mean, yeah, I am going to talk about. I mean, she ate for one live stream. She ate for 3 hours. 3 hours she was chewing on food, Brittany. It was on crazy. It was crazy. Listen, there's no Cheese Whiz should be made fun of. Anyone that buys Cheese Whiz and eats Cheese Whiz that is over the age in 20, no. We're not doing that. But Nana Dahmer doesn't like the name because, doesn't consider it funny. But I think it's pretty funny. I mean, look at her picture. Her picture looks just like Dahmer. Keep on wearing that avatar. Anywho, Queen is contemplating on whether to kick me or not. I'm not sure. Or she's chasing after Kiwi. Or Duke. Or Voodoo. Or the other dogs. She has a lot of dogs. Anyway. You see. Now B. Tim is Cheese Whiz shaming. I'm absolutely got a Cheese Whiz shame on that one. I hope BJ doesn't question why she's fat. Yeah. I suggested that she wants to go on a keto diet. I don't think that's a good idea. But good luck with that. My vet uses the Cheese Whiz. They put it onto the table to distract the pups. Well, that's for an animal, so that's a little bit different. That's not a human consumption, you know? I don't think Cheese Whiz should be like something humans should consume. Beaton, what are fun activities and foods that you actually approve of? Well, you know, hummus, avocado, apples, cantaloupe. I don't know why people think fruits are like suddenly not tasty anymore. That's fun. That's fun. That's tasty to eat. Fun activities, you know, I have a lot of them. Just don't get into them on live streams. Why is she talking about Little Women in her title? I don't know. Good question. We're not ordering Cheese Whiz Crocs. I don't think we have cheese in here. Let me see. I don't know. They are still in Delulu land. They have no clue what they're talking about, and they are in a constant belief of this. I mean, basically, they are still living in their reality that everything's okay, that they can write a letter to a judge, that they can make impact statements when they haven't won their case, they actually lost. They're basically in denial at this point. I'll tell you, I would say a nice cup of coffee with a vegan muffin. That would be a junk food. That is a pretty good junk food. Pink Lady, or let me see. I don't know. But anywho, I can't wait till the actual hearing when they come in again in PA. Hopefully it'll be very soon and we can hear about it and stuff like that. Now I'm going to eat some cheese and fruit veggies for mid-morning snack. Oh, shit. But that's a snack. Let me see. Tim, have you ever had a blood orange red? I've seen them. I haven't had them. They're pretty rare, actually. It's depending on the climate they're grown in. They're incredible. I love them. But anyway, yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen in PA, but it's not over with the litigation. I'm not sure what this next situation is going to be with the Bepster or their criminal case, how that's going to work out. I'm pretty sure she's going to be hit with the grand jury. I don't have faith in her appeal. And I think that if she gets through, if the grand jury does indict and they do get the appeal denied, I think she's fucked. If I was in her position, I'd probably, I don't know. If I was in her position, I'd probably try to get a plea and never talk about Chris and Katie again. That would be my personal, what I would do if I was in her situation. I'd probably do that even if I could get the appeal. Because she talks about appeals, but appeals are very expensive for Betty. Doesn't quite understand. And you're talking about a lot of money that's just going to be gone. Totally gone. And I don't think she has those types of funds. I like healthy foods. So, I don't know. I do not know. But I think they are in a very bad position. I would not envy to be in these people's positions. Let's just say that much. I would be very worried if I was in these people's positions. But if I haven't heard too much about Nick's been quiet. Hong is still shit talking people, which no one gives a fuck about because he's a loser. Tony is now making he's that story was crazy. That he's like, the reason why I had bankruptcy was because of deceased son. I'm like, why is this the first time we've heard about this? And why are you not saying it? Why is the Time Buzz lady doing it? That was crazy. Let me see. I'll trade you. No, we're not having a handcuff image because people might take that as a threat. With these fucking people, you know that's going to be like taken as a threat. These people have got like the softest skin when it comes to thinnest skin. Let me see. Brittany should play victim and sue Lasnik. Listen, I've said that before. I said that was probably something I would do if I was in her position. She even acknowledged that he fucked up, and even the courts acknowledged he fucked up. And if that costs you money because someone fucks up and you think you have a case, what do you call that? Malpractice. So even in their magically, distorted reality that they live in, they would have a case. So I don't know. But the problem is that, she doesn't want to be fucked with. She doesn't want to deal with Joe because she's scared of these people. And that created her decision to join up with these people because she said, oh, well, if I join with them, they won't go after me. No, am I crazy? No. I'm awaiting Tony's expose. I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it is. I think she should make a video format and not a live stream because she kind of like squirrels too much. She needs to make it a video, post a video, and then review her video and have a discussion. Because like some people squirrel too much. To sit and lie about people splicing, editing together. And no, we're not doing that with the Cheese Whiz. Who, let me see. Who was fake lawyer wrote that crap up? People have speculation. Some people believe Nick helped form that complaint. Some people believe Betty. I'm personally, I would rather believe that than believe Joseph Lasniak because I'm not going to believe that Joseph Lasniak is that incompetent. He's been a lawyer for 20 years. He could be that incompetent. Who knows? But I'm pointing to the favor that he is not that incompetent. And I don't understand how he could fuck this up. Yes, Tim, she just joins it sometimes and gets distracted by reading chat. Yeah, exactly. She needs to make a video and then just basically go, it was Nick. I think that's a good opinion to have, but we don't know 100%. You know what I mean? I'm not going to state a statement of fact like that, but I have an opinion that it could be Nick or it could be Betty or it could be a combination of the both working together. Lasniak may be a dupe, but he probably has some attorney friends. Plus, BJ would have to get money and then go through a hackup. Well, yeah, you're talking about with a malpractice case like that. Yeah, you're talking about probably going to ante up a few, $50,000, $60,000. Because you're probably going to have to go through the long process of litigation. People think about litigation. They think it's very cheap and they can sue anyone. $5,000 is enough. No, $5,000 will be gone in a very short time. The complaints alone and responses will cost you close to $1,000. And they can be very small. So when Brittany J is talking about, I'm going to do a lawyer fund. Well, you're going to owe money. So unless you're willing to pay back the money first and then do the lawyer fund, then, if you can barely afford an attorney, I wouldn't pay back your fees. What's that?
That was mine.
Okay. Everything okay?
Why is I wonder if Betty's getting her stuff together. Is she got it turned in yet? Betty, what's going on here? Batster? Where's your where's your discovery at, Bat?
I'm sure she's working on it.
I'm sure she's getting it done, huh?
I mean, she's probably right on it right now. I mean, she's had a busy week.
Well, she only got a couple days, so better be getting to it.
I mean, okay. I have very little faith on what she's going to submit. I think she's going to submit a bunch of bullshit that's going to be nonsensical. That's my opinion.
I think that as well.
And then your lawyer's going to have to say this is nonsensical bullshit and have to go in front of a judge. And then she's going to be told, please produce the actual documents. And then she's not going to be able to produce the actual documents. And then it's going to get dismissed. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past. And anyway, Queen, I got to skedaddle. I got work. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, baby. You have a good day.
You too.
Catch you on the flip side, man. Bye. My goodness, here. Let's catch up with some of these here. 57 fastest beat him. What about Seth's member benefit, nonprofit, Rogers Homestead and Values? Who even fucking knows what he's doing? Who even are you? Let's see. Dana, have a beautiful day. Queen beats him in chat. Thank you, Miss Dana. 57 and fat. Just curious. Did BHB call the police and accuse Cletus of harassing her on her show last night? It was not Cletus. It was a totally set up call for the show. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, especially where she's like, come on, let's make sure everybody can hear you. Yeah, that's some bullshit. That was a fake ass call in my opinion, because when Betty gets calls like that, she goes the fuck off, or one or the other. She'll hang up immediately and not let him finish, or she'll go the fuck off. So I'm not buying that. Can I pet that hyperbole? Well, if she'd hurry her shit up, man. BHB says QB sent a video to Discord I made. I was trying to play it, but it kept stopping. I don't know what the hell was going on. Katie isn't on trial. Dumb you are. Let me try to play that. I'll try to play this video again. It was stuck. It just kept like rotating. But the sound was playing, but the video wasn't. I don't know what the fuck is going on with it. To be honest with you, did I pin the link here? Let me see if I did. Here, I'll drop it in chat. Just oh shit, we done moved on, huh? I'll let it be for right now because we'll come back to it.
I would smoke from the. I mean, I'd smoke.
Hey, Mischief, hold on, take that back. You what?
Makes me have anxiety. I'm gonna be truthful. I smoke. If I would have to sit up there, I would smoke from the. I mean, I'd smoke 10 times worse than I do now, just so I can stay balanced enough and not have anxiety listening to all that screaming and hollering and bashing and belittling people that they don't really know. It's people on the internet.
Well, you sit up on this panel and listen to it day in and day out. Matter of fact, you're a part of it. I mean, I don't know where you got confused along the way, but
it's sickening. It's got to be a disease, a mental disease.
And you think you're excluded from that? You think you're excluded from that? I don't at all.
I was trying to figure out in my own time, like me and Barbecue don't even talk like that. I'm not.
She don't even know these girls.
YouTube drama. You know, just some stupid fight between some girls. These people have tried to actively destroy my life.
Oh, you're repeating what Granny said yesterday when she was talking to Melissa? Okay, I get it. Yeah. Because this is everything she said. When she was telling Melissa why we don't fuck with you, why we don't fuck with shit fucking shorts. Oh, and by the way, Shitty Shorts was drunk than a motherfucker. He did a drunk live at 2:30 in the morning. And I have a feeling, you know that movie Practical Magic, where the drunk guy that's like the demon or whatever, where he's like, you were always on my mind. That's David. You were always on my mind. That evil fuck. And then they put those little things into the stuff and swirl it around, make him drink it, and he fucking dies. Yeah. That drunk fuck reminds me of him. Drunk piece of shit.
Destroy.
Still fucking obsessed. Still talking about me when you're drunk as hell, spending Melissa's money. And that's even funnier. Last night, he got his YouTube paycheck, so we knew he was going to be litty. We were just waiting on the stream to happen. And And yeah, we were just waiting on the fucking shit to hit the fan, and it did. It fucking did, boy. And yeah, it was quite comical. He was over here at Brittany J's, though, spending Melissa's money and throwing it in her face. I don't know if she ever went and disputed it with her bank or not, but but he was definitely using his little 400 and he was getting it in. He was drunk than a bitch.
Other people's
He's
lives.
sober. Stop that now, right now. Stop that nonsense.
It's not just my own. I'm not going to break bread with barbecue.
Well, I don't think she'd break bread with you either. I don't think Tammy would. I don't think anybody would, to be honest. Fuck.
So to the people that think that, you know, they took my words and they're saying that I'm, you know, siding with barbecue. Oh, no. Listen.
I don't think anybody said that.
Out of everybody, I'm the last one that'll ever flip. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, considering we don't fucking want you over here, why the fuck would we? Come on now. Why would you flip? Get the fuck out of here. You're making more money doing this than anything right now. So just keep doing what you're doing.
How many times have I said it, guys? If it means I'm standing here by myself, I will never flip. So let me make that abundantly clear. And I'm going to say it.
And stop saying abundantly. Pick a different word. You say that all the fucking time. You're beginning to sound stupid. Like that's the only word you know. Let me make it abundantly clear. Abundantly clear. I need to make this abundantly clear. Fuck. There's more words out there. Damn it. Find something else to say because you sound ridiculous.
The main channel too. I am not on barbecue side. I'm not on Granny side. I'm not on anybody.
Exactly. You're on fucking money making circus Brittany side. That's what you're on. You're on, you want to back up fucking bullshit and run your fucking cockbox so people feel bad for you and you can play victim. That's exactly what it is. On that fucking pattern with you. It's a cycle and it's over. It's a fucking pattern with you.
Over on that side in any way, shape, or form. Barbecue is a terrible person. I mean, for the love of God, she just got caught faking emails. Okay?
And so are you. And first of all, she wasn't caught faking emails. That's where you're lying again. We've already explained to you and everyone else. The fucking fake email was dropped in the Discord to find the fucking mole. Allegedly, it was between all the other girls. I don't even know all the shit that went on. But they were not fucking sent out. They were not used. They were not in the injunction. They were not sent to anybody. They were not fake emails to send to people. They were fake emails dropped in there specifically for that reason to see who was going to snatch them and start sending them out. So get your facts straight before you make shit up because this is how you fuck around and find out, Brittany.
Melissa, if that's who Melissa wants to, you know, kick it with, hey, that's on her. That's on her. I don't want anything. I don't want any part in it at all. I think it's gross. And I also think Emmy doesn't deserve what's going on.
Well, you know what? We all think it's fucking gross that you support a predator. We think it's absolutely fucking disgusting. Hold on. Kayla Ray, mole for TikTok, Tony, in my opinion. Well, I mean, and like I said, people kept saying that you was in support of TikTok, Tony, and Betty. And when the case started that you and Tammy was trying to reach out to Betty, I remember that. I mean, I also remember when Jay didn't like Chris and Katie. I don't think she were like Seth either. I mean, I remember when, you know, other creators also felt differently. People are allowed to change their fucking minds. When you learn something about somebody, that doesn't mean you're just like, oh, okay, well, I don't get to change my mind. No, that's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. When you find out somebody's a goddamn shitbag and you don't want shit to do with them, you fucking don't want shit to do with them. I mean, it is what it is. Hold on, TJ Talks. I still don't know who Melissa or Barbecue Lady is. Barbecue Lady and Granny's Watching were in the injunction. Yeah. BJ hated Nick and Tony. She went against Tony. She said Tony was a piece of shit. Worst thing ever that happened to Seth. She needed to get rid of Tony. You also talk shit about Betty. But then you jumped on filing a fucking injunction with them and signing a fucked up RICO. So, I mean, do we need to go there and pull all your shit out? Because you sure switched up real fucking quick like BJ.
On either, and I'm not going to go into that, but I think that needs to stop.
You flip-flopping bitch.
All right, so I'm going to play this. This is where
you flip-flop like a fish out of water.
Goes up on Granny's. This is where Melissa goes up on Granny's panel today.
Books, like, because they can. Because they can, because it's up here. I like, you're someone's address, so I know who it was. And then I will let Brett talk. But first of all, if I paid for something, I can do whatever the hell I want to. And if I don't want to bring any bad juju or negative energy, which is you, negative energy, all the time, playing innocent on YouTube and then playing the boss over on TikTok, I can burn that motherfucker. And that's really none of your goddamn business. But with Google Earth, since you got my address, why don't you just make a trip onto Texas? That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm good. I don't choose violence. Sorry.
And now you're provoking her. Why are you provoking barbecue right now?
Listen to Melissa standing up for barbecue.
Why are you provoking her? Provoking her. She goes to come to your house. People, she talks shit. She lies. It's not talk about provoking her.
Listen, why would you waste your money and time to burn a book? Are you 15 years old? Like, what kind of demented? Are you okay?
Who is this that I'm talking to?
Melissa.
Oh, you're irrelevant. Shut the fuck up.
I'm irrelevant, but you're the one that
I'm going to talk about bullying. I'm going to let Brent burn that coloring book. And I did what I did, and I don't really care who likes it and who doesn't like it.
And you're proud about that?
Check all this out. Barbecue.
It's her right to be proud about it if she is.
It's my right to do what I want to.
And no one's taking away your right. No one's trying to.
Messages. And you.
Which I will say this, and I will stand on it. I said it before, and I'll say it again, just like I said with Laura's bullshit. CPS. Once you buy something, first of all, I say don't buy shit on here from anybody. In my opinion, that's just what it is. Don't be giving your address. Don't give your name. Doesn't matter who the fuck it is. Doesn't matter what it's for. But I understand you girls are from TikTok, so it's a little different over there. I understand that. It's a little bit different over there. I get it. Over here, we have encouraged folks not to give their name and address, not to buy things from other people. If you do, you're risking your address being out there. It doesn't matter who you buy it from. If you give somebody your address, you are risking your fucking docs. You're risking putting your docs out there. That's pretty much what it is. And it is what it is. People are grown. They're going to do what they want. TJ's allowed to be here. She's being respectful. She's fine. I don't care if people from Brittany's chat come over here. As long as they're respectful, they can be here. I've always kept an open chat and open panel. Anyways, though, back to this. I do think it's fucked up that that people felt like their addresses were in jeopardy, of being given out. I don't think Barbecue would do that. I honestly don't, because she runs a legit business, and you know what I'm saying? And that's on her TikTok. So I really don't think that, you know what I'm saying, she would, put anybody's stuff out there. I think her feelings were upset. She was hurt, as anybody would be that worked on a cookbook. When you guys were all friends, you guys ordered the cookbook and everything was fine. Everybody wanted one then. But then when you guys all split up and became not friends, then it was like, okay, let's fuck with her and let's burn this cookbook and be hateful and shitty. Which it was. It was hateful. It was shitty. But I mean, it was also shitty to, say that it was a hate crime. It was also really shitty to say that, you were going to find their addresses or whatever, because we've jumped all in Laura's shit about doing that with her candle business, because people do, they get mad and they dox out. Not that I think you would. I don't think you would do that, Barbecue, but I think that your feelings were hurt and you were upset and you lashed out. I did the same. I mean, we all do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially when you're under immense pressure with that fucking RICO. I mean, you and Granny both. You guys were both under a lot of pressure. I don't think she'd give out addresses either. I think she was really hurt and she was upset because these people were all friends at one point in time. And, I mean, there's a whole lot of shit that goes on over there that we're not privy to, that we were never a part of. I could hear it yesterday. There's, girls that are fucking involved in it that are, not involved now that were before. There's friends that used to be that are no longer friends that, are doing things to be hurtful. There's things that, you know what I'm saying? Things are being said, lies are being told, lies are being spread, they're going back and forth. It's just a messy situation all the way around. It's just a very messy situation. I also think that, like I said, a lot of these girls were friends. They hung out together. They spent a lot of time together. They, were highly involved with each other. They were a big ass group of people, and they were trying to order to support Barbecue as her friend. And then when shit hit the fan, a few of them obviously had ordered this cookbook, but we're no longer in support of Barbecue. I don't know. I kind of took it as the girl said she admitted to burning it, and she said she was pissed off and being petty, and she threw it in her fire pit from what the story was yesterday. Well, I guess from what I heard of it anyways. So I think that's just where it is. And then I think a couple other girls were being petty and probably did the same dumbass shit because they got a reaction out of Barbecue. And so now they think it's funny and it's cute, and they're going to try to keep doing it. All right, let's listen in here.
Your like and Brad's messages were almost verbatim. And I'd like to hear from Brad. I'm going to talk to Brad. I'd like to hear from Brad.
I know.
So he was.
Hold on. Can I just say my piece and I'm going to get out of here? Hi, Granny. I'm Brad. Thank you for letting me up. I stay in my TikTok lane. Okay, I usually don't venture into play. Listen, Dina, I know you're upset. I know you guys want to thank that Barbecue gave me address, whatever. She did not, girl. I saw you say it in Tammy's live that you burned the book. I obviously had seen that others should be ashamed account. I don't like those accounts on TikTok. I think they incite bullying. I already, the original SBA account, you saw me do the same thing with. I was trying to figure out in my own time, like me and Barbecue don't even talk like that. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like we're not that tight, okay? And so when you said that in the live, I looked at on fucking Facebook and I thought it looked similar to some of your fucking photos, but instead of
hold on,
frankly,
what?
Go back to your messages, Brad. Go on. I'll let you talk. I'll shut. YouTube watching Granny and I mean I chatted and
let me go past this.
It wasn't on behalf. Led me to think
trying
that
to
she
go to
was
Melissa, y'all.
FBA account. She's a consumer. She purchased
even get in StreamYard. Jesus, take the wheel.
That's it. There's no reason to feel upset. You shouldn't be attacked like that. It's not your book. Addresses is all I did.
Jesus, hold on, guys.
Can I say something? Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Karen. Granny, just like Brad said, thank you. This is my first time up here. It's very nice to meet you. You as well. Thank you for letting me up. I want to say a couple things. One, that this all came up about the burning of the cookbook. I did it.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get past.
If you're gonna hold on. But to her, and I said private message. So Brad's saying, I just want to know if it was. Hold on. If you're gonna put something spiteful like that out on the internet.
So Samantha, what I'm trying to play is Melissa, who's been coming over here into our chat. How long now, guys? A couple of weeks now. She goes up on Granny's panel today, like kissing Barbecue's ring.
Kind of like you kiss Shady's ring. Kind of like that. Is that what you mean? Or David's ring? Which one?
And from my understanding, I got several messages from you guys today, some of you guys, telling me that she was talking about me. So I'm going through it to see if, if and what she said. And London Storm says the only side everyone should be on is Sebastian's. How beautiful would that have been? Team Sebastian maybe organized a boots on the ground search. Bring everyone together, Team Sebastian. London, that's beautiful. That's great. I'm down, but I'm telling you, these people are not. They're not interested in that.
No, Brittany, that's not even what it is. No, it's not. And you know damn well it's not.
These people are not interested in that.
No, they're not. Not at all. Oh, Lord.
I wish it would be nice if they cared, but I mean, The proof is in the pudding, and all you have to do is look at it, look around.
Okay, Betty.
Just look around.
Who says the proof is in the pudding, Betster?
Seriously. I haven't been speaking on her. I knew she was shady. I'm just over it. I'm over people, the flip-flopping. And listen, I don't think that shit's about me. Listen, I want people to leave. I'd prefer not for none of this shit to be about me. If none of these people speak on me and let me and my subscribers do what we do, I'd be good.
No, you support a fucking predator that not only once read off my fucking child's goddamn police report that yes, I'm on because I'm her mother, but twice. And then you tried to make it out like I fucking abused my goddamn child, you piece of shit. This goes well fucking beyond this. No, bitch. No.
This isn't my true crime channel, Eliza. This isn't my true crime channel. This is
Brittany, you don't do true crime. You've lost the fucking plot a long time ago. You're nothing but drama, and it's fucking getting old, really fast. You've lost shit tons of subscribers. Can't keep fucking more than 500 in your chats.
Anything channel. Let me see.
Okay, I guess you had 800 in there last night, but I think that was because nobody else was fucking live.
Island, a fake game. Someone who watches this.
This is crazy.
End of the story. I don't want to sit here and argue about burning. I listen, and then it went into about. So then, I don't know this girl. I don't. The reason I was even drawn.
Good Lord.
I chatted with you.
Hold on, guys.
I don't thrive on that shit. I got. And the people involved in any of that. I'm viewing it from a.
Hold on.
Doesn't know YouTube. Doesn't know this drama.
I can't, guys. I can't sit through all this.
In general.
If somebody wants to find me the timestamp or something, that would be great, but I can't. Whichever one of you emailed me today about it, can you find me the timestamp? Because I can't listen to all that shit from today. It's absolutely crazy. Too much. She had phone. About this is when being sensitive really sucks. You know something is coming. What do you mean, Rochelle? Something like what? Something like what? Go where you want, but don't come back and tell. Yeah, I just don't want drama. I don't want the. Yeah, thank you, Robin. I need people like that in my life, right? Hell freezes over. Well, Elisa, I just don't know. I mean, listen. I'll say this: if Melissa talked about me today, please somebody give me the timestamp. Hatters Madness says Jay was going nuts in the chat. It was hilarious. Nuts about what? Hatters Madness. All right, let me pull this up. There's something else I'm gonna. If anybody, I can't go through that. If anybody wants to find it, let me have it. But I'm going to move.
Hold on, Melanie. Let me see. I am done with all the BS and drama all the time. When I'm on Queens, I do get good laughs and have a good time over here, and I will continue to support QB also. You know what, Melanie? I really appreciate that. I really do. And you know what? I know some of you guys, I know people keep saying TikTokers are shit and TikTokers this, TikTokers that. There's some good people from TikTok. Just like there's good people from YouTube. There's also shitty people. There's shitty people from all these platforms, and there's good people. There's good people that do shit things and make mistakes. There's bad people that, are assholes and they con you and they fucking act like, they're just so sweet and innocent. And they do the worst of the worst, nastiest shit they could do. The thing of it is, though, behind these screens, we don't know who people really are. We just really don't. Red Flats here. It's amazing how BJ expects loyalty to her and some go along with it. Yeah, well, another thing I've noticed that she does is she's like, they're attacking us. They're going after us. They're trying to take our stuff away or whatever. She makes it out like it's her, like it's all three of them or whoever's up here on the panel with her or her channel or her subscribers or however you want to put it. You know what I'm saying? She acts like people are going after everybody instead of just what she's doing.
Move on to the next thing. Nana, this is probably going to trigger you, okay? So I want to go ahead and give you a warning. And I'm going to tell you that I'm very, very sorry. I'm angry. I'm very pissed off about this. Oh, well, here we go. I got the timestamp. Hold on. And then we'll get to what I'm talking about, Nana. Somebody sent me the timestamp. Give me a second.
So, yeah, listen.
Good Lord, she was live
got to say about this.
For Alyssa. She's been coming into our chat. She's been going into my chat. She's been going into Sinner's chat. You know, I think she went into Moon's when we were all there. Like, she's been supporting all of us. And then I guess she made peace with Barbecue Lady. Yes, Alyssa's mom. Right. Her name is Justice for Alyssa. Her name is Melissa. We call her Melissa, but her channel name, screen name is Justice for Alyssa. She was cool with us, I thought. And then she went up on GW today, which y'all know who GW.
Yes, Lynn, she does. And it makes her subscribers feel bad, like people are going after them. Like, I've noticed that, and I don't think that's very cool at all. Wow, what a nice way to treat Nana there. Oh, yeah, and then they put this. I think they should have sent her that clip before they just popped it on her up on this panel.
Is, you know, defending the hell out of Barbecue like they're best friends. So now, here we go.
Wait. You also let her up on your panel to explain about things that were going on with her daughter. Sinner also let her up on the panel. So you guys let her speak her piece as far as things that are going on in the hate channels about her daughter.
Y'all unban Michelle. Hold on, Nana. I did not mean to ban Michelle. Can one of y'all unban her? Shayna, will it let you unhide Michelle? Shoot. Michelle, I am so sorry. I did not mean to block her. One of the mods unhide Michelle. She was just in here last night she was just giving super chats last night over here. Thank you, guys. Michelle, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to block you. That was an accident. Yes. And let me, I'm going to tell you guys, this is another thing that I'm frustrated about. Queen B is still accusing me of going real life.
Yes, the fuck I am. Yes, the motherfuck I am. And I've already showed the fucking receipts. Not once, not twice, but 3 fucking times. 3 fucking times. When Melissa asked to come up here, she came up here. She asked to have a conversation privately, and I told her I would have a conversation with her privately. We spoke for maybe 3 or 4 minutes, got off there, and then I had my live stream and haven't had a chance to speak with her privately about the situation. However, she has not had a chance to apologize privately or publicly. I do think you were a part of it. And the reason I say that is because, first of all, not only do you support and sit with a fucking predator, you're talking to the bitch behind the scenes and doing all kinds of nasty shit. Secondly, she has been involved. You guys involved her in your fuck shit with you, Just Irish, David, and all you little fucks that are sitting behind the scenes fucking with my real life. She sits in your chat, says, hey, I'm going to go troll. I'll be right back. She comes over here, gets in my fucking back chat, runs her goddamn mouth. Runs right back to your fucking panel and brags about calling the fucking police on me because she assumed that I shared some fucking photo or had some photo of her that I didn't even know anything about. First of all. Second of all, she says she's mad about this video that I played with text messages in it. Okay, well, if you're that mad and you're that upset, go strike the fucking video down then. You won't. You can't. Me sharing someone else's video is not revenge porning you, okay? That's not going after you. That's not showing pictures of you. You had no fucking reason to call the police yesterday. Or, I'm sorry, the other day. You got told about yourself yesterday. We don't do that shit over here. That is absolutely real motherfucking life. And yes, Brittany, I fully believe you were a motherfucking part of it, 125%. Absolutely. Because not only that, you then let her come on your fucking panel and try to allowed her to sit and encourage other motherfuckers to do the same. When it was bullshit and a big old nothing burger to begin with. I don't fucking buy the bullshit excuse either. I don't. That's what I told her yesterday. I said, I'm calling your bluff. Because I don't think for one fucking second you had anything to say about those fucking pictures or videos. I think you used that as an excuse because when you called the officer, you told the officer that you had been getting threatened, which was a bold-faced lie. Queen, I personally don't think she deserves your kindness or respect. You went above and beyond to give her a chance, and she brought you into stuff that you wasn't a part of. Well, yeah, it kind of pissed me the fuck off. Like I said, it was ridiculous and it was fucking bullshit to begin with. The shit should have never happened. And then she goes on Granny's yesterday and she's like, well, I could have pressed charges. And Granny said, no, you couldn't have. There was nothing to press charges. She's like, yeah, barbecue lady. They told me I could press charges. Okay, they might have told you between you and barbecue lady because y'all know each other and you guys have exchanged photos and whatever. But I haven't exchanged photos with shit with anybody. So you're a fucking liar about that. And yes, you are a fucking real lifer, Brittany. I absolutely believe you had every fucking intention and was a part of that 125%. Like I said, she said, I'm going to troll right in your chat. I'm going to fucking troll. I'll be right back. Comes over here, starts shit. Talks to my back chat, then calls the cops, goes back over to your fucking channel, jumps up on your panel, tells you and everybody else that she called the fucking police on me. You allowed her to sit up there and encourage the shit. Yeah, you're a real fucking lifer. You go real fucking life. You support the shit as well. Not only that, you support a fucking predator that is okay with sharing my fucking child's intimate, personal fucking police report that has nothing to do with the internet. Absolutely nothing to do with the internet. Speaking of predators, since old Spuddy Spud is having such an issue with what a predator is, let me go ahead and read this off to you, okay? Spuddy. A predator can refer to different things. Someone who follows people to harm them or commit a crime against them. Yes, sinner. That would be David Matzik. A person with a, because he said he was going to come to my house, kick my fucking door in and all kinds of dumb shit. A person with a specific set of personality traits associated with increased aggression. Yes. Check mark, David. Violence. Check mark, David. And deviant behavior. Check mark, David. A person or group that exploits, checkmark David, victimizes, checkmark David, or preys on others, checkmark David. A fucking minor child who has nothing to do with the fucking internet. Or a psychopath or sociopath who considers himself superior to others, checkmark David. David is absolutely a fucking predator. If you stand with that, Spuds, you are a piece of shit in my fucking book. Because guess what? Would you be okay if I whipped up a motherfucking police report of your daughter, Spuds? I don't think you'd be okay with that. I called Savage a fucking predator when she wanted to fucking go real life and try to find out where my daughter's fucking car was parked. What kind of fucking car she had, the make, the model, and where it was at. Because that ain't your motherfucking business. What fucking car my kid drives is not your fucking business. Meanwhile, we got Predator A1 Jessica Stapleton, who started all this, Miss Foya, Miss Doxson, Miss went real fucking life and doxed QB the fuck out so fucking hardcore. I had to go FOIA her daughter's police report to prove a point that was already proven. You are that snake bitch and you'll do it again. So while we're speaking about predators, Jessica, aka Jonesin, or Jessica Jones, Jessica Stapleton, whatever the fuck it is you go by, in my fucking humblest opinion, you are the piece of shit predator that started this shit, going after my child. How did you know that? Because I told you. We had already had a situation that we were going through. So when I was talking to the officer about my own situation, I asked them about Brittany J's situation and what she could do to get her kid's video off of this motherfucker once it was already put up here. What did Jonesin do? Oh, you're a liar. You didn't ask the officer that. You didn't ask him that. I'm going to FOIA it to see. Sludge Knuckles then went and FOIA'd the fucking report. Did a whole video on it. Taught fucking David how to do it. Not only did she teach him, she handed off the fucking report to him. So not only were you being a fucking predator, Jessica, you then handed it off to fucking David, who was being a predator. Anyone that goes after fucking innocent children, in my opinion, is a fucking predator. This is the fucking internet. My children don't fucking know you. They don't know shit about you. They feel fucking violated that you know anything about them. They are minors. That is a fucking predator. To do the shit you're fucking doing is predator behavior. Now, know the difference between pedophile and predator before you come at me. No one has ever called David a fucking pedophile. Nobody. You have been labeled a predator because you are. Let me ask you, TJ. You support Brittany. Are you okay with FOIAs being done on kids? Are you okay with that? Because they didn't FOIA my fucking reports. They conveniently only FOIA'd the 2 reports with my minor teenage daughter involved in them. And yes, of course they're going to FOIA my name because I'm her fucking mother, so I'm going to be on the report. Let's not play semantics and play stupid here.
They are all accusing me of inciting people to mass report, all because Melissa came up on my panel and she announced on my panel that she called the police on Queen Bee. Okay, like they're still coming at me.
Not only did she announce it, you let the bitch sit up here and encourage other folks to do the shit and file false police reports on assumptions and whataboutisms. Tell you right fucking now, if somebody came in my chat and was like, hey, I'm going to go troll. They went over to Brittany's chat and they was talking shit to her in the back chat. They called the cops and then came up on my panel and said, I called the cops on Brittany J, you guys. Do you fucking think I'd sit here and be like, oh, okay, what'd you do that for? Tee ha ha. Fuck no. Fuck no, I wouldn't. Did you cut her off? Did you disavow it? No, you didn't. No, she did not. Fuck no, she didn't. Right. He's calling himself a pedo, though. That's rather, I don't know, odd. It really is stitching. Because no one out here has called him a pedo. He's calling himself one, which is almost like, what the fuck have you been doing to call yourself that, bruh? Is that a Freudian slip or what? Because at this point, you got me questioning your every fucking move from the time you were fucking little, motherfucker.
Me about that. And then now here we go. Like, right, I haven't, Jules. I haven't gone real life on anybody.
Hey,
And then here we go. People want to throw in fucking money like Melissa. What's he do? Get smacked ass fucking drunk. Go on a fucking live talking about, I went 200 miles away, stay in a motel so I could lay on the beach and get smacked drunk and shit my fucking pants, right, sinner? Right? Because that's what the fuck you do. That is your life. Obsess over me and my minor daughter. Talk about me every fucking day because you have no life and nothing else to talk about. And Brittany, you support this shit. You and your fucking Predator mod squad, like the fuck I said. Got painting yourself up like a fucking bumblebee, all higher than Cooter fucking Brown, drunk on whatever the fuck you're drinking over there. I'm gonna guess probably some hard fucking liquor the way you put a fucking stinger on that ass. Smoke them if you got them.
Sugar Beat says, they are joined at the hip and I'm loving it. Stuck on you. Barbecue and GW, that is. Good to see you.
TJ, I can't understand how that guy got a hold of your daughter's info. Is she a minor? And who is this guy? TJ Talks, it's the same guy in your chats. His name is Sinner. The same one that sits in and out of them fucking chats with all y'all. You know damn the fuck well. You're okay, so you're a reporter for 20 years. So when they do a police report on a minor and they involve their mother or they call and involve their mother, they're going to be in that report, right? TJ, you would know that if you're a reporter, right? I'm sure you've went over police reports. I'm sure you would know that information. And once you have my name and her dad's name, is it really that hard to find out who my daughters are in a social media world? No. And guess what else? We also have, Jessica, who her dad's a cop. Well, sorry, a retired cop who filed the FOIA, then decided to put it out, lie about it, say she didn't give it to David. So then I filed the FOIA to FOIA the motherfucker to see who did it. And her name was the only one that came back on it. Conveniently, they both showed the same report on the same day at the same time. Yeah, he's got an unfucking healthy obsession. It's very fucking unhealthy. It's a problem. Last I heard, she had people leaving her fucking Discord left and right because her dad was making them so goddamn uncomfortable. They didn't want to be in there. And since when do you and both your fucking parents come to YouTube and hang out together? Fucking weird. Then you dox your own kid's fucking bus stop about a goddamn abandoned house? That don't make no fucking sense. Endanger. So not only did you endanger my child, Jessica, you endangered your own.
Sugar Beat. Heidi says, you got a lot of nerve. GW, you have lied about some awful crap. And for what? The shit you pulled is absolutely disgusting. And another thing, you never show receipts. Oh, and you know what else she did today? Somebody told me. Granny was telling everybody kids are off limits. Do y'all not know that's one of the reasons that I went in litigation with her?
No, the fuck it ain't. Kids have all. Well, there used to be a time where kids were off limits and subscribers were off limits. There used to be a time where it went from creator to creator. And you know what, TJ? Thank you for that. I appreciate that. There used to be a time where shit was not messy like it is these days. There used to be a time where children were never fucking mentioned or brought up ever. Over here, especially over here. There also becomes a time when my fucking kids go off goddamn limits. Everybody's over here do. And I'm not saying my subscribers. What I'm saying is other creators. When you fucking bring up my goddamn kids and support the bullshit that's going on, and you stand behind us, Spuds, And then you have the audacity to say, I'm a fucking predator for calling this shit out, Spudler. Let's go look at your bullshit real quick. Because you need to be called the fuck out for this. You fucking weird old ass bitch. You are one weird motherfucker anyways. But this right here is fucking weird as hell to me. With your whole fucking 6 fucking likes. Let's go take a little gander at this fucking weird bitch. Another one that supports fucking David. Here's the definition of a predator. We just read it off, did we not? A predator person refers to someone who actively seeks to exploit, harm, or abuse others for personal gain and gratification. Well, there you go. How much money has fucking Sin made off this? This can manifest in various ways, including sexually, emotionally, financially, or through other forms of manipulation. There you go. You just explained David in a nutshell. The same piece of shit, sick fucking son of a bitch that you support, Spudler. Queen Bee is calling everyone a predator. No, not everybody. Not everybody. Just the fucking 3 that are. Just the 3 that went after my fucking kids. When I read the definition, I think of her, though, and those that frequent her panel. Does anyone feel the same? Oh, you got a whole 6 people that agree with you. Let's go read some comments, though. Because I put underneath of this one right here. I'm sure it's probably going to be gone. Oh, it's gone. Oh, yeah, you deleted that bitch. I knew you would. Because right here is Jonesin. And what I say to her, coming from the original FOIA predator herself. The motherfucker that started all this shit. This fucking fat fuck right here. This fucking shitty fucking fingered bitch. This one right here that keeps buying chickens and killing them. Or allowing them to be killed. Excuse me. Buying them so that she can fucking walk out and watch, pick up dead fucking chickens off the goddamn ground. Because she's too fucking fat and lazy to put a fucking pin around her goddamn chickens. The shit started when Savage said she knew where the fuck my goddamn kid's car was and where the fuck it was parked and what kind of car she drove. It then went from that to Jessica filing a fucking FOIA report because my daughter and her friend had a fucking fight, which led me and the mother to have a goddamn fight. She then passed it off to David, who's became obsessed with me and my minor fucking child. Oh, we all had Spudler wrong. We thought she was good people. She's nothing but a fucking piece of shit. Spit underneath my fucking shoe. That bitch is garbage. So no, when you come over here, Melissa, and you start fucking throwing your weight around sides and shit, no. No. There's definitely a fucking line drawn in the sand here. I'm new on the drama side of things, and I find it strange when grown men have interest in single moms and their children. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the only 2 police reports he's fucking happened to have and wanted anything to do with just so happened to include the same minor daughter. Why is that, Sid? Why is that? What is your obsession with my fucking 13-year-old daughter, David? Questions that need answered immediately. Immediately. Because any sick fucks that financially supports you to do this kind of shit are fucked in the head just like you are. And I stand on all of it. You want to talk about suing me? Bitch, take me to court then. I would love to put this all in a court fucking document. So the next motherfucker you try to go after, or the next little fucking single mother with a teenage daughter you try to fuck with, it'll all be documented. And your little friend Emily can be on the motherfucker too, for all the bullshit she's put herself involved in. Matter of fact, let's go. Let's fucking go. How about I start a goddamn fund to sue you? How about that? Since you want to keep fucking threatening me with the shit. So not only do you fucking come after my fucking child, not only you could, that's the only way you can get to me, and you know that. Girl, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you right fucking now. If somebody came to me and said, Queen Bee, this motherfucker is obsessed and talks about me every fucking day. Okay, cool. But when you come to me and say, listen, he's reading off police reports on my teenage daughter, a minor, and she's got on here and said, leave me the fuck alone. She has got on here and told you to leave her alone. You're damn fucking straight right. I would be on your motherfucking back. I would have your back, and I would be on this motherfucker calling the bitch out every fucking day. Every fucking day. And see, the difference is, did you notice this? He'll go after women all day long. He'll attack me. He'll attack nonsense. He'll attack Literal Davis fam, calling her Heather all day, every day. Legit told her he was going to fucking put on a diaper and fucking drive to go to her fucking house and kick her door in. Said he was going to come here and kick my fucking door in. I have all his threats documented. Don't think for a second. I don't. Amber, I'll go check it, honey. I got a lot of emails. Sometimes it gets lost in there, so I'll go check it again. They all say kids are off limits, but as soon as it's QBs, they got their damn blinders on. Oh, and another thing too, Yvette, you did fucking make comments about my child, and you did make comments about my custody case with their dad. Yes, you did. It was a comment on BJ's stream. You wanted to run your fucking mouth and think you were going to update people on my fucking child's custody case. The shit was screenshotted and sent to me. And I will find it, since you want to be smart and you want to be cute and say, prove it. Oh, I will. I'm going to shove that shit straight down your motherfucking throat when I do, too. Because I'm real sick of your motherfucking shit. So, Yvette Ranglicio, I will be fucking proving it. Trust and believe me, I got screenshots for fucking days, thousands of them. So I'll be going through them. If anybody else has Yvette's comment on Brittany's fucking video, where she was, whoever sent me that comment, if you could send it again, I would appreciate it. If not, I will go find it, because I know I got that bitch saved. She did what? Oh, I know. They got their paychecks, so they're sending each other back and forth memberships and cash apps and shit. And I don't give a fuck. Do your thing. Do you. That shit don't faze me at all. Sorry, I had to get Duke. Had to bring Duke back in. God dang it. Was it a year ago or sooner? It was actually, it was recently, matter of fact. And then we got this Angela over here that wants to continue to keep posting shit. What is it? Angela Colley or Angela Conley? What is your fucking name here? Since you like posting my shit every fucking day. Let's just go ahead and we'll go ahead and pull this up real quick. Because you like tagging anybody you see in my chats, right? You want to tag them to show them this? You think they need to see what's going on in my kids' lives, right? When they go see their dad. Guess what? Let me just tell you. They go see their dads on the weekends, okay? If you want to know, ask me. You ain't got to dig in my kids' fucking shit to find out. If you're that concerned when my kids go see their dads, they go see them on the weekends. You vet. Also, he gets 2 hours with them on Wednesdays. Since you want to know so goddamn bad. You feel better now, Yvette? You gonna pick him up and drop him off for me? Right. If you want to know so goddamn bad, start paying the child support, Yvette. That's what I'm gonna need you to do. Since you're so fucking worried, and since you motherfuckers want to count my goddamn money and pocket watch, why don't you pay my attorney fees too? Because they're about due. I just got another fucking I got to refill my trust fund for the bills. So that's another $5,000. And yeah, I was pissed off about the shit with Granny. Yes, I was. And like she said yesterday, what I said was, when your first GoFundMe got taken down, me and B-Tim helped you. It wasn't to throw it in her face. And I'm sorry if she felt it was to throw it in her face. That's not my intention. My intention was to say, yes, we helped you out when your first one got dumped. Basically taken from you because these motherfuckers are some weak bitches. That we were there for you and shared your link multiple times. Multiple people from my chat, donated, because it's a matter of fighting these frivolous lawsuits that shouldn't be put in place in the first place. They shouldn't even be going on in the first place. Period. So it wasn't to throw it in your face. It was basically, I was saying, we sat here and supported you when you haven't shared my link once, not one time. In 22 months. And you said because you were in litigation. But baby, you've only been in litigation for 7 months, 8 months. I've been going through this for 22 months. So yeah, when you said I was bought, paid, or whatever, yeah, it did hurt my feelings because I keep an open panel. At all times. Always have. And I was very upset because it was not my place to speak on, because lawyers do cost a lot of money and it's not my place. I get pissed off when people speak on my attorneys and their fees and all the shit that we've been through. But what I was upset was we supported you when you haven't done the same for me. My community stood up and stood for you and had no problem having your back. And I had no problem sharing that link, even though I knew people that were going to donate to my lawyer fund were going to stop because they were going to donate to yours. And I was still okay with that. Why? Because these frivolous lawsuits have to be fought. Or they're going to continue to keep doing the shit. So yeah, I was a little upset. I said, you have not shown me the support that I've shown you. So when she said I was bought, it pissed me the fuck off. Not only do I get help from you guys with my PayPal and stuff to fight these frivolous lawsuits from dumb fucking bitch Betty, But I have to use my own money too. So when people are buying memberships and they're fucking doing super chats, they're doing that to help me the fuck out. I don't have to sit here and beg for the shit. I don't have to sit here and ask for the shit. Why? Because my community fucking knows what I've been through. They've been through it with me. They've been staying hand in hand with me. And thank God for that. I got a call. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. Or give me a minute and I'll be right back. Take a breather, smoke, roll a blunt. I'll be right back.
They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. How do we love? Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. You'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search for you, stay lost. Search for you, stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
Sorry about that. I had to talk to my attorney. We're still dealing with subpoenas, depositions, bullshit, waiting on Betty to turn in her discovery. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys waiting. Thank you for those of y'all that didn't. Thank you, because obviously you wasn't here to hang out anyway, so do your thing. Anyways, we're going to keep it moving. Let's see here. I'm going to get back over here with you guys. Oh, you guys. Dangly, thank you for dropping 5 of them on us. Miss Secret, thank you for dropping 10 of them on us. Crazy Punk dropped 5 of them. Miss Tamzilla dropped 5 of them. Look at you guys showing love. I appreciate you guys. Not to see Jen Rebel up here. Duke, don't even start. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Always showing love. Always showing love, man. Listen to them birds in there. Duke's tripping. He's like, what the hell's going on? My mom ain't never doing this. What the hell? She's pissed off today. Duke's needing his pup cup. Nala Jean. Miss Kimber, thank you for dropping 10 of them on us, baby. Or wait, hold on, 5 of them on us. I appreciate that. Duke, stop. God damn it. No. There, you got some lovin's. You got some lovin's. Do y'all want to listen to this call with Seth or no? What do you guys want to hear it, or did you guys already hear enough of it with his atheist call where he called in to talk to the guy about prayers and stuff? Do you guys want to hear it, or have you guys already listened to it?
Anybody ever watched the TV show Hot Bench, where they have the 3 judges? That's similar to a public court. It'll be 3 judges. For idiots like this that say, well, if they would have gotten it. So the fact that the E's repeatedly throughout their time of reading this filing stated that I could be charged with criminal charges in a civil lawsuit. I don't know why they're so delusional that they believe that Nick and them have the power to arrest people, but they certainly don't. Let me make that very fucking clear. They certainly don't. The cash bond is determined based off what our rulings would be, right? So, hey, Titanium. They're unbelievable.
he just tried to say that under his breath right there? Will they be awarded damages? No.
No. Vehicle litigation, basically.
Yes. So that was the question somebody had earlier. Are they going to
Yes.
be awarded damages?
Yeah, I wanted to hear this. Victoria, baby, don't worry about it. Just being here is enough. I mean, I just appreciate y'all hanging out. That's good enough for me.
You know, looking at that, it will. No.
Looking at that, no. Who wants to mark the date? Mark the date so we can go back and let the E's know they were wrong once again. You've been wrong this entire time. You'll be wrong once again. The appeal will only be based with what was submitted in evidence that helped this judge make the determination she did. They cannot put anything that wasn't already seen by the original judge. They also won't be able to put, like, all their exhibits they put with their protective order. That won't go through either. Why do they pretend they know what they're talking about? Why do people believe them? I agree, Michelle. Hope Lasniak has to answer for this disgraceful filing. He will. The judge even stated it was not that of an attorney 20 years experience. The judge berated Lasniak throughout that her ruling, and he can guarantee she'll do the same within the courtroom, especially when she hears the stupidity of what they're running around with next. Oh, I am Sarah Fox Gibbon. If I don't get punitive damages, I just read you all what my attorney said. Then we countersuit.
In light of the
It says the court declines to award such damages at
this time. I can't be any more clear than that. She doesn't say I refuse to award damages at all. I refuse to award damages, period. It simply says at this time. Likely because of what I said. A, she doesn't feel like writing it all out. B, she knows she'll hear us at oral. Or C, she knows we'll get more if we countersue the motherfuckers. I don't know which. We don't know which, but we'll find out.
At this time. Crazy, though.
Hey, Moz, grab this link because this is part of the reason why Brittany's being sued. I love that for you. I love that you were so smart to comment that in this chat.
These people.
Where the hell? You guys already blocked it. I hope you grab the link, Moz. Grab that link. Yeah, Green's watching Queen of Genital Herpes. I'm so glad you said that. Like, I didn't write anything negative against barbecue. I literally said, like, it's a shame they used to be friends. Hopefully now they can go their own ways. I'm not down with any of what's happening. It doesn't make me happy. I don't know either of them. Yeah, remember when she filed? She went on camera all smug. Look at all the water.
Yeah, they completely just knock off at this time. The judge said at this time, meaning you guys are going back to court. See, I think that's what you guys forget. Or they just don't pay attention. Or they don't want to pay attention because they don't want they don't want to see it. They don't want to see them damages, boy.
Ones. You'd be up here gloating, and you know it. She would be playing that for months. She would never shut up. She was so smug, Rhonda. And then she was threatening subscribers, too. Oh, we're going to get your IP. Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, countersuit's going to cost money, which I'm not sure. I don't know if Barbecue's doing a countersuit. I don't know if Granny's doing a countersuit, but it definitely costs fucking money. That's for sure. Because I'm paying for a lawsuit and a countersuit and an OP that Betty filed with the lawsuit, which the OP was dropped and dismissed. The lawsuit was dismissed. The countersuit went through. So Betty refiled her lawsuit. My countersuit has been through and it's already gone through. So it is what it is. But I'm not only paying for my lawsuit, I'm paying for the countersuit as well. So it is definitely gonna I was gonna say I don't know about your beeps or whatever you're hearing, but it's not for mine, so
No. Nope. You talk more about ideas and facts, and she mainly talks about other people. Yep. But I will say, because I know a lot of people feel some type of way, right? She wasn't pro any parent. Thank you, Claudia. I get tired of that too. When it comes to people saying like, oh, Barbecue is controlling and making the email to see if there was a mole and this and that, the only thing I can say and think of is when you're in litigation, right? Not only, well, for me, I'll speak on my behalf. When this was going on, there was a lot of people, a lot of chatters I've never seen, a lot of clip channels, a lot of people on X, and then there was the classic, green team, selected useful idiots, and they were saying and doing the most. They were doxing, they were threatening, they were You know,
Oh,
the
fuck right they were.
intimidation, and there was a real fear that came with it. I mean, these people, again, they live right near me, right? So like there was a lot going on. No, I knew my group of people because I've been with them for years. I didn't meet them from this case. I didn't whatever. So my mods were my mods, and I knew I could trust them. They were my friends, and you know, I knew they were supporting me. But I guess if I wasn't too sure of people, I can see how it would bring people to have hesitation or see if there's a mole or whatever. I don't know. Thank you, Stephanie. I don't know. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe that has something to do with why she was like acting that way. I can't tell you. I can, you know, it's not. I think people start getting group chats and discourse and things. There's a constant level of paranoia that exists, right? Because you never know when somebody's going to turn. Had people with me for years that turned. Well, and I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've noticed that.
I mean, that happens. It usually happens with the wishy-washy ones, but I mean, I've had most of my girls have been with me since I started this fucking channel. Pecan Pie, NorCal, Cappy, several of them. Been with me since day one. We've also had people that have fucking flipped. Happens. You never really know who you're fucking with behind these screens. Thank you. Let me see. I'm not going to say your name, but thank you for donating to my PayPal fund. I appreciate that. I just seen it. And thank you for the Cash App. I just sent you back a heart, so you know I got it, honey.
That too. Like she went into Burnt Toast and was like, drop a link. Well, Burnt Toast doesn't do open panels. There was like this,
Yeah, Burnt Toast does not. Not everybody does open panels. It used to be I was the only one that did them. I've noticed now that some people are starting to open their panels up. I know Clue's opened hers up a couple times. I know Jay's opened hers up a few times. I don't think after yesterday, Granny will open hers back up for a while. I don't know. I know she had a hell of a time yesterday. So, I don't know if she'll be opening hers to doing an open panel for a little while, but yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot.
I know. I mean, for me, it was quite a few things, but like I said, we were in litigation together, so I was cordial about it. I don't think the same respect was shown back, and I felt very disrespected, and I continue to feel that way. Felt even more disrespected when it was stated that my attorney was a 5K attorney that wrote off her attorney's backs, and instead of speaking up and saying that's not true, she said no comment. I mean, that's an extremely good, and now people are running around saying that's factual, that my attorneys only cost 5K. And that rumor could have been dead right there, but whatever.
Well, and see, and I was told that at first I was told he did cost 5K. Then I was told that basically that lawyer couldn't handle what you guys really needed him to handle. So you had to go somewhere else, which of course is then going to cost you more money. So I was under the impression that, well, I was told otherwise, that it was on a contingency basis. I was not aware, which, you know, it was also said that, you know, the attorney was pretty much riding off the coattails of the more expensive attorney, which is, I would do the same. If there's somebody else in my case that has a high-powered attorney, I'm not going to go fucking hire another high-powered attorney. Fuck no. I'm going to hire an attorney that works for me, that's in my budget. And absolutely, I expect my attorney to work with these other attorneys. Absolutely, I would. I mean, I guess I don't see, I don't know. Like I said, though, it's not my place to speak on her lawyer. It was never my place to speak on her lawyer. And I know when people speak on mine and talk shit and say, you know, that I'm scamming because I'm paying a fucking lawyer and have been for 2 years, people don't seem to understand how expensive it is. And you know what I'm saying? I don't like it when people talk shit and when they don't know what they're talking about, or run their fucking mouth about things they don't know what they're talking about. So I apologize to Granny, because it's not my place to speak on her lawyer or what it cost or what it didn't cost, because I don't know. I'm not privy to that information, and I should have never spoke on it to begin with. It wasn't my place. And like I said, I was in my feelings. I was kind of pissed. So when she said that barbecue bought her way over here, it pissed me the fuck off, because she didn't. With that being said, again, it wasn't my place to speak on her attorney. because I don't know what goes on with her and her attorney, just like nobody else knows what goes on with me and mine. You know what I mean? So, therefore, it wasn't my place to speak on it to begin with. It's not my case. I'm not involved in it. I don't know what's going on. So I shouldn't have spoke on it to begin with. And like I said, I don't like it when people speak on mine because they don't know what's going on either. So, yeah, $800 per hour adds up. That's typical lawyer fees. Yeah, $500 an hour. It sure the fuck does add up real quick. Like,
we shouldn't be crucified for who we support. I think some of us equality, some people we don't jive with. Right. That's okay. Yeah. The polls majority say no. No Discord. Anybody's welcome to come up if you like. Well, and I think that's what upset me when people are like, oh, Granny thinks this is about her and blah, blah, blah.
is that the only clip that they had? No, GW and Barbecue Lady talked yesterday on her panel. I'm pretty sure they talked yesterday. So, and she did. GW apologized. I apologized to her as well because, you know, I mean, that's kind of what you do. You know what I mean? I knew it wasn't my place to be speaking on her attorney. It was not my place at all. And if he's watching all lives, damn, there ain't no fucking way any lawyer is watching all the live streams. There's no way. I'm sorry. That's just not happening. There's no way. No attorney's going to sit and waste their fucking time unless they're being paid out the ass to do that. Shit. Could you imagine $500 an hour times 7 hours yesterday? How much money is that? Way too fucking much to sit and watch a live stream of a bunch of girls arguing. There ain't no fucking way. There ain't no fucking way. No, absolutely no way. Crama? Okay, I was just like True Crama. Okay, True Crama's got she's got a good video. And then Crama, I think it's Crama Reels. We're gonna go check out. Yeah, that'd be like $3,500 to watch a YouTube yesterday. There ain't no fucking way. I don't know who said that. My lawyer don't watch. Did you guys say did somebody say my lawyer watches these live streams? So I sure as fuck no. My lawyer, there ain't no way I could pay for that. There ain't no fucking way. I wouldn't even expect him to watch our shit show. Holy fuck. I'd probably be a little bit embarrassed if he did. Good God, man. I'll tell you right now, if I was an attorney, I sure as fuck would not want to watch a bunch of live streams of girls arguing. I'm done. That's too funny. All right, here we go.
Even if I didn't do this, I was just going to do it on my own.
Aren't you glad, Brittany, that I twisted your arm?
Oh, I'm so fucking glad you grew. This fucking shit aged like fine wine, didn't it? Like curdled milk, if you will.
About Nick. Yeah. I told you, because I do my research, you know, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yes, and I was just for the record, I was asked to be a part of it. I didn't go chasing somebody down. What the fuck are you doing in here? Bitch, you look like you're inbred. So what? You look like you're inbred.
Oh, I know she ain't sitting up there talking. Who she said that to? Clue? She said, you look like you smell like cheese and French onion dip. I'm fucking done. Hello. All right, here we go.
You can't say anything about anybody. Go like
Neither
seriously.
can you.
I think you have like that. What is that shit where you think you're a 10, but you're really like a 1? That's Clue. I think the people around her has always made her think that she's something she's not. It blows my mind how you can go around.
I'm fucking done. Look at it. Look at her fucking picture. Oh no. Did she have a cam slip or did they put that on there? I'm fucking done. So Emmy saw that Nick was a felon on parole and said, yeah, he's one of us. I'm guessing so. She's like, yeah, weren't you excited? I did my research. Fuck, Emmy Joe, you didn't research good enough, baby. You should have been like, does Nick have any lawsuits? Oh, fuck. Does Tony have any lawsuits? Oh, fuck. Does Betty have any lawsuits? Oh, shit. You didn't research very well. Then got your friend into a whole mess. Shit, Emmy Joe done cost you $100,000. Look out.
Around and judge everybody. She's all the time talking about who's ugly and who's not. You got a fucking brow ridge 5 times the size of a dude, and you're going at other people about their looks. And then you want to tell me I look like I smell like cheese dip. Bitch. See, this is what I'm talking about. This shit, Emmy. Clue just comes in and takes a dig at me. And then you immediately say, I love French onion and some wavy lays. That's the shit I'm talking about. Like, how's anybody supposed to take that? Think about it. And I'm not supposed to think you not trolling. Y'all know exactly what you're doing.
Yep.
Clue says, you look like you smell like cheese and French onion dip. Emmy Joe immediately says, I love me some French onion dip with some Lay's chips. Come on. Straight up trolling. Straight up trolling. Wow.
This is some craziness.
I'm not supposed to think that's trolling. What the fuck was that, Emmy Joe? No madness. Did you not see? Clue just comes in, says I smell like French onion dip. And then Emmy Joe immediately goes, yeah, I love me some French onion dips.
Insult. That's
fuck?
an insult.
Emmy just like play. Emmy just rode on her coattail. That's a fuck. You're trolling me. What the fuck, Emmy? What the fuck? That's not positive, Emmy. Oh my God. No. Go over there with her. I really don't need this. I don't need any of this shit. I don't.
I didn't hear it.
Clue, your karma will get you. I promise you that. And that ain't a threat. That's the laws of God. You are a foul, evil individual. You are straight up heartless because you hate yourself. You hate what you are. You hate what you have to see every day. And then you take that shit out on everybody else. And I see right through you, and you know I do. You know I see right through you.
We had a holiday, Scammy.
Yeah, how can you not see that? The sarcasm is straight up disrespectful. That's straight up disrespectful. No, I don't, Emmy. I don't know. I don't know. For so long, I'm like, what? And I have fought through. And please, don't nobody else get in it. Let me just say what I want to say. Don't say nothing to Emmy. Just let me say what I want to say. For so long, I told myself, Emmy, that's just her personality. She don't mean nothing. And then they start, oh, she's trolling the hell out of her. Look at that, laughing. And then if it wasn't for you going over there and seeing you in the chat, and then they saying you trolling me, and then you coming over, and then I even try to give you outs. Like you come up on panel, and I even try to say things to give you outs. I think what it is, Amy, you want them to like you. Or I don't know. Either you're straight up trolling me or you want to be liked by everybody, but either way it goes, it's not cool. No matter how you slice it, it's not cool. It's just not. The fact that I shouldn't even have to see her. Like, if somebody was trying to take Calvin and Ollie away from you, I wouldn't fuck with him, Emmy. You over there with people that said my kids were shit. She straight up said that the other day. She said that my kids, your shit, Craig's shit, and your kids are shit. Talked about my kids. Grown ass, rotund, 500-pound woman sitting there talking about some little kids. Not only that, like, what the fuck you want from Clue? Amy Jo, I guess your 2-year friendship means nothing. It's perfectly okay to throw away because you defend yourself. Hopefully you and everyone else opens their eyes. Chris, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Stop coming in here trying to make shit worse. Get out. Yeah, right, truth be told. I ain't say shit about throwing 2 years away. What the fuck? Yeah, but come on, Emmy. Not the friend. Come on. That was too much, Emmy. That was too much. You giving them too much, Emmy. Emmy Jo, I didn't say nothing about changing your personality. I didn't say that. Oh, y'all could believe anytime.
Hold on, Gertie says here that's not the way Clued worded it, BJ. See, and I must have missed it because I haven't had a chance to watch her stuff. So
they think there's even a little tiny piece of trouble in paradise, here they come. Here they come. I could play with these people. I could legit play with them easily. The investment, how invested these people are. Emmy Joe's the mole. Okay, well, if Emmy Joe's the mole, y'all ain't doing very well. I'm gonna tell you that.
She ain't a mod. She ain't in our mod chat. So good luck with that. And there ain't no mole in our mod. Our circle's tight.
They keep saying a mole. Mole. Guess what? Tell them, Mischief. When you don't do shit privately behind the scenes, you don't have to worry about if there is a mole.
Exactly.
But you gonna get some more of the same?
But you do a whole lot of shit behind the scenes, so stop acting like you don't. Okay? Let's stop acting like you don't. Because we know for a motherfucking fact you do, Jack. Let me share this fucking link too.
Ain't nothing.
We talk behind the scenes. That's it. We don't dig on people. We don't do nothing like that.
I'm too lazy to be a mole. That's
lying fucks. You lying fucking sack of shit. You lying motherfuckers, you. Fucking lying ass bitch.
Mod. It's like being here. Well, Emmy, I have to say, as a new sub, some of what I'm seeing seems very unwelcoming and uncomfortable. Bummer. Okay, well, there's a million other channels on YouTube. Sorry, I'm not the fit for you. Have a great one. I don't know what to tell you. We are going through some things over here. I don't know. I'm too loyal unless we're networking on it. It's just not racist or cruel. Then I can overlook it, but Clue, I can't work with or support. In my opinion, she's a legit racist. Oh, you to sit there and like now to try to say she loves everybody. We all saw what you said.
He did not look like a white baby in the least bit. She had very chink eyes. She had a hint of jaundice.
I disagree. I kind of am anti-Islam because
Craig, no, you're not.
yes, I am because they can. Okay, I won't say.
Wow.
Come on now. Don't even stop. Stop lying. And then they're like, you sit over there and talk all that mess. What do you think y'all are doing for hours on end on your stream? That's all Clue does is talk trash.
And you know what else, too? Let me just say this real quick. Guess what? While you guys want to sit here and fucking be pissed off about Clue making comments, guess who the fuck was in there making comments as well? BJ. Your little fucking dog mutt handler friend, Julie. Julie, the fucking mutt handler. So she was in there making comments as well. So let me guess, she's your friend and it's okay for her, but it's terrible that Clue was in there, right? It's very fucking odd to me. Very fucking hypocritical. All right, so this is the Crama Reels. And they got 375 subs. We're going to try to get them up to 1,000 to help them. She's been doing a lot of videos over here, too, that I really didn't even know about. I didn't even know she had this channel. Didn't even know this was over here. So she's got some good videos on here.
You know, we were told YouTube could possibly help. TikTok, we don't have TikTok accounts. I don't go on things like that. This is just not us. We tried Facebook for help. We tried YouTube for help. And it has done nothing but just turned everything upside down and inside out of what help should be, really. It really truly is. You know, families are people. There's a difference in watching when you know somebody's guilty of something. That's one thing. But when you have no answers and you assume everything and people just take pure pleasure in trying to destroy people's lives. I mean, and I'm going to say this, I've heard this shit about whoever these other people are, doxing Queens' kids, doxing baby Clue. Stop. Just stop. They're minors. They're under the age of 18, for God's sakes. These kids didn't do anything to you. Why would you project any negativity onto them? Why would you put out any of these children's information? Period. You know, BJ, I hope you're fucking listening to this. Because as a dad, I'm telling a dad to a mother this right here. It's your show. It is your business to do what you want. But you've got to have some level of moral compass that points north and tells you when you know to stay the fuck away from certain people. If you have a predator that you're affiliating with or bring up on your panel, girl, stop that shit. Because that right there could be very dangerous. You don't know what their release is. You don't know what they can and cannot do. You might be affiliating this person with children's information and they're not allowed to have information. You don't know this. Protect yourself. Protect your own kids. Look at everybody else's kids and protect them. And that's for any creator. Keep the kids out of this. Period.
There was a time when kids were off limits.
Well, kids are off limits now. There is no, there was a time. It
used to not happen at all. Like people were respectful of that, and now it's happening. And it's like you know what I mean. It's been done once. Now it's been done again. And now it's becoming a frequent thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it needs to stop. It should have never started. It should have never started. Period.
All kids are off limits. All kids. I don't think anybody should be talking about anybody's kids. Period. Truly.
Right.
I mean, the case is one thing. That's what this crime. True crime. It's the community. I got it. You got to talk about the case. But at no point is this about this person's kids, because you don't like each other. Who cares? There's always somebody out there bigger and badder than you are. Always. So if you think what you're doing is perfectly okay to people, just think there's somebody who's far worse at it than you are. And do you want that happening to you? Probably not. I think a lot of people need to step back. Take a few days. Go find some solace. Go outside and walk. The sun shines out. It's a beautiful day. Go outside. Hell, walk in the rain if you need to. Remember, you are a human. You have feelings. You have vulnerabilities. We all are, even including men, we are supposed to be the barbaric. Rawr. But we're human. We need to find a way to get back to that. And stop attacking for no reason. True crime cannot be true crime if it's just a soap opera. And I mean, let's just face it. The next big case comes up, everybody's going to drop Sebastian's case like a hot rock and take off. I'm still pushing, and I would love for everybody, all the creators. I don't care if you like me or not. I don't care if you like Katie or not. I don't care if you like Seth or not. May 25th, everybody needs to take one day. I'm asking all creators to take one day, just step back and do a national online fundraiser. And let's find the goodness back in everybody to do it. Maybe that might help everybody realize why people are here and what truly helping people is actually about. I hope we can all do it. It's not even in honor of Sebastian. It's not in honor of any of us. It's in honor of all of the children and the missing people.
So that was the Crama Reels. I went in and put her link in the chat. It should be rotating through the chat. And I mean, I don't know. I gotta get some stuff done. We've been on here about 3.5 hours and ain't had anybody tap the link and come up or hang out or whatever. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and cut it short and get off here for a while. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see y'all around.